R&B Money. We up. Thanks. Valentine. We are the authorities on all things R&B.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm Valentine.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast.
Yeah.
The authority
Yeah, speak on it.
on all things
Put a week on it.
R&B.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this shit.
Ooh, boy. Yeah.
You don't know.
Huh.
I'm talking in the building.
Him.
Legendary, iconic,
Yes, sir.
and still.
Huh?
Still.
You see what I got on?
Numero uno.
You see what type of time I'm on today.
I don't need your clothes.
Yeah, got my
own clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need your liquor.
What he said, I own everything I got on.
I got my own liquor.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a
I don't need your cologne. I got my own cologne. I don't need your weed. Got my own motherfucking weed.
Yes, sir.
I don't need your label. I got my own motherfucking label.
Yes.
I don't need your studio. I don't need your cameras. I got my own compound.
Yeah.
Talk that shit.
And still, sick of this shit. In the building, the
Yeah.
Doggfather himself,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. I'm that
Ay, 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 adios mijo.
shit.
Numero uno.
Yeah.
R&B Money, what it do?
Man, I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand. I'm such a fan of this show. I wanted to be on this show. Like, it's a lot of people that been calling me for podcasts and want me to do that shit. I'm like, I ain't got time. I lie, make excuses and shit. But this one, I wanted to be here. I drove here personally to come give y'all flowers and let y'all know y'all doing an amazing job.
Yes, sir.
I love the outlet. I love how y'all treat the artists that come on here. I love how y'all speak to the realization of R&B music and R&B money. It all makes sense.
Yes, sir. As we are brothers and family and friends and loved ones, I am never used to the fact that you're sitting right there. Went to a concert one day, Jay-Z concert.
Yeah.
Me and my guy, Lil Steve. And
Come
Jay-Z.
on, Snoop know Lil Steve, man.
You know Lil Steve. Lil Steve from True. You know
True,
you know
man.
Steve.
Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
That's my attitude.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Mamacita.
And we're sitting in the audience watching Jay-Z bring out his friends. And the tour bus door opens up and a barrage of smoke comes out. And all you hear is doom, 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 stoo. And I screamed. Ah! We screamed like Jesus had came back. That entire arena, they lost their minds. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I was like, that's Snoop motherfucking Dogg, nigga. Do you feel that?
That was beautiful. Jay-Z did that. That was a fucking great idea that he had to take that tour bus on the road with him and every stop bring his friends out.
Oh,
like,
man.
shout out to Jay for being creative and innovative.
Yeah, no, listen, Jay's creative and innovative. But today is Snoop. Pop your shit. You are who you are. Day.
Say that there.
This is that day. You're a very humble, you're a very giving, a very accommodating human being.
Yeah.
You do that. I've watched you do it over the years. I've watched you do it for me.
Yeah, we've
My
experienced
brother,
it.
We've experienced it. Today is Flowers Day.
That's
Fuck
right.
that.
That's right.
And what you're doing in the R&B space,
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah.
come on, man.
That's my first love, though, Tank. That's my first love. My mother raised me on R&B music. I was a 70s baby that could come in the living room and dance with her and her friends when all the other kids would have to be in the back. Snoopy, come on out here. Do that dance you do. I'm be dancing it from that dance. I'm sitting down with her friends, sitting on her lap, and they just playing music. Teddy Pendergrass, Isley Brothers, Curtis Mayfield, just everything that's good, the dramatics, the stylistics, anything with tone and harmony and instrumentation, they plan it. Not only are they playing it, but they singing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody in the living room singing this shit. So it's like naturally as a kid, your brain moves faster, so you can learn a song faster than an adult. I learned all of these songs, and I would be singing this shit. My mama would always bring me in the living room to either dance or sing. Then in church, I hated this shit. They used to make me lead songs, but it grew me to who I am now.
Hold on.
I had to sing leads. Nigga, me and Ricky Harris.
Sing, please.
Wait, you were Ricky Harris?
Yes, his father was the preacher. So, nigga, you know you can't run from it if your daddy the
Absolutely
preacher,
not.
and then he point me out. He can sing too. I'm like, fuck. Brother Snoopy, get up here and sing.
Brother, hold on. Let's dial back too.
Yes.
Because you said, Mom said, Snoopy, come on in here.
It went from me and Mama partying and
You've been
drinking.
Snoop since you was a baby?
A baby, yeah. Me and Mama used to party, right, in the 70s. Then she found the Lord. When she found the Lord,
You had to find him too.
we in church Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Because she found the
Yeah.
Lord, everybody in the
Everybody.
house, you gonna find him.
We
You gonna
found-
find this motherfucker.
Find
You
his
gonna
ass
find
whooping.
him. You gonna-
Yeah.
I found the Lord. I'm delivered.
I got him. No way.
Yes, my mother raised me in the church, and Dad's mother taught me how to sing. She worked with me with the piano and just she seen something in me. You know what I'm saying? It's like church. You see all of the talent. You see what it is. That's the first place you see the talent. My auntie seen it in me, and she made my grandmother pay for me to go get piano lessons. So that was my first love, was piano, singing. And I was like, I ain't no singer. I don't like that pressure of singing. It was just, I was stressed. It was pressure. Because it's notes and it's harmonies, and it's like, that's too much. Then when rap came out, I'm like, that's what I like. Because it's a little bit of singing, but a lot of rapping. And then I could take the singing and the church things that I learned and instill them in here. Then I meet Nate Dogg. And Nate Dogg doing the same thing I'm doing, taking church songs, but flipping them into hood songs. If you listen to Nate, all his songs are church songs.
Nate is a deacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nate sings like every deacon,
Yes.
every man in the
Yes.
in the men's choir anniversary. That's how he sings.
Yes.
And I'm listening to Nate Dogg. I'm like this, nigga.
Yes.
That's Uncle Norman.
Yes.
This
is
Going crazy.
This is my environment, though,
Yeah.
Tank. This is what we raised with. So when we was creating our sound, the church is everything. That's why we used to always say church, because we take God everywhere we go, especially in our music.
Better believe it. Better believe it.
Never leave him behind.
You take God in the war.
He gonna help you out. Why you gonna call him after the fact when you could take him in there with you?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'll never do it again. How about, oh, God, I'm finna go do something. I need you to ride with me on this one.
Absolutely.
Let's get that call in early.
Absolutely.
Because he's there. He's always there.
Had you sang on any of your records, any of your demos, once you started finding rap? Did you expose that part yet? Before what? Sexual seduction? Which
Right.
completely
That
caught me
everybody
way
guard.
off guard.
Shout out to Shorty Red for writing that record. For
Hey,
me.
shout out to Shorty Red.
caught me. I said, that's not
I can
Snoop.
go R&B, Tank.
That's not
I just don't want to get in y'all lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave y'all alone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got too many damn kings.
Hey,
Y'all got too many?
It's R&B king for every era.
every week. And this
I'm the
month,
king. I'm the king. I'm the king, goddammit.
I'm the general. I
Thank you.
I stay out of that.
Thank you.
But cutting from you singing in the choir, cutting to sexual seduction.
Right.
Now it makes sense.
It does.
Because I was like, why is this nigga Snoop jamming like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's this nigga on key, in key,
In
tune,
pocket.
in pocket?
Because
Yeah.
people don't realize auto-tune can't make you sing.
Mm-mm.
No.
Auto-tune is an afterthought, is a preset that gives you a certain sonic.
Mm-hmm.
If you can sing, which dials you into a certain algorithm.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if you can't sing,
gonna
auto-tune
help you.
can't help you
Can't
do
help you
that.
do that, yeah.
And people who can sing can hear a motherfucker that can sing
Right.
even when that auto-tune is on.
Yeah.
I said, that motherfucker Snoop can sing.
You know what's crazy? I had another song that I had wrote for Bobby Womack to sing the hook. And Bobby Womack was working with the Gorillas at the time, and he couldn't get to me, so he was like, just lay the reference down. And when you lay the reference, I do it. So I laid the reference. It was a song called Ups and Downs that Warren Campbell did for me.
Yeah.
There will be ups and downs, smile. But I had wrote it for Bobby Womack in the beginning while I'm talking. As I think back and I'm thinking about the years, I'm talking just like Bobby Womack. He never got the record in his hands, so I ended up putting it out. And then I seen him. He was like, man, you did that shit way better than I could have did it. I'm like, but Bobby, I wrote it for you. He's like, man, I heard the record. I just didn't want to touch it because you sounded so good. And that fucked me up that he didn't want to do the reference because he felt like I did such a good job.
But you probably had a take on it that was different from him.
Yeah.
But it was his reference. It was like, I'm doing this
But it's
for
still you. Like,
Right.
there's a certain thing that, especially with you as the creator,
It's textures. It's textures.
it's a styling.
Yeah.
It's a,
Yeah.
that you put into it that sometimes nigga be like this, that's actually better than what I'm going to do.
That's why me and you, though, we never, for us, Snoop, like, we never listened to the hip-hop records where the rapper is singing their own hooks and feel away.
Right.
We like, oh, nigga, that shit makes sense.
It
Yeah.
do. It
Yeah.
do.
A singing nigga gonna over-sing that. He gonna
Way
do
too
too
much
much. Like, my nigga,
vibrato.
you can't, come on, bro, relax.
We're going to get in and out.
I know I'm oversinging.
Yeah.
Sipping on gin and just laid back. Ah.
That's why they ain't called
That's what they
Joanne.
call.
That's why they have not called you, man.
I seen you on some gangster shit for the Homeboy Show, dog. Rest in peace. It was it was on Tubi, an old movie we did. You was in it, I was in it too. You was singing like a motherfucker the theme song at the end, and you was singing your ass off. It was a straight gangster shit, but you was in there singing.
It Ain't Easy?
It's probably, was it Mac 10 movie? Was it
No.
the Mac 10 It Ain't It?
Shorty from the Lynch Mob. It's his movie. He got out. He rest in peace. But it's like you was the theme song. You walk in the studio and you was singing hard as a motherfucker. You was singing R&B shit. Everybody in there was gang banging and you singing R&B shit.
I used to fuck with
With that
Shorty.
shit, it was beautiful what you was saying. I'm like, this nigga Tank been singing like this forever. This
Hey.
nigga sing hard.
I used to be in them rooms.
That
like,
nigga was in them.
that nigga fat say, get to it, nigga. All right, nigga. You know what I do, right?
Yes, I sang, nigga.
But when I touched down in LA, like I was telling you earlier, I was introduced to the I guess what would be the foundation of
Right, of West Coast music.
Of West Coast music.
Yeah.
And it was all music. It was all musicians.
Talk about that all the time.
It was horns,
Yeah,
guitar,
yeah,
bass.
yeah.
Like as we talk about a Warren Campbell,
Yeah.
it was that.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
nobody would know that Snoop Dogg grew up playing the piano, singing lead in church.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense because if you listen to the music, it's all musical.
It'll guide you. It'll take you where it came from. It'll show you where the foundation
But
was
even
built
when y'all
on.
kicked in the door, the way y'all kicked in the door from the Chronic,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
it's musical.
Music.
It was.
It's a reason why that album stands out from anything else.
Yeah.
It's a reason why Doggy Style stands out the way it does. With the dramatics and you know what I'm saying? And it reminds you of Blue Magic and
Right.
and you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the stylistics. Like I grew up on all of that.
Nostalgia.
I learned how to sing off all that. I learned how that's where my falsetto comes from. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
them niggas like, I need to find that note. And How do
Yeah.
I hit that note?
yeah, so it's like when y'all came in the game, y'all brought a different type of musicality.
Well, we was
And a
all
different
fans
sonic.
of that. But we was fans of that particular genre of music, and Dr. Dre was able to produce that for us and to keep that in our music.
Yeah.
He never strayed away from that. He always kept something that you could, that's ain't that?
Yeah.
But then we would have a different hook on it.
Yeah.
But it's still, that sound was like something that you can, man, that shit remind me of, that is, okay. Because this the shit that we was raised on. We was raised on good shit, good musicianship, good harmonies and great vocalists, not good vocalists, but great vocalists. So whenever we would have somebody in the studio, they would have to really have that vocal chops that's just like, no matter if they was a no name. Everybody that started with us had no name.
Mm-hmm.
They became household names because of what they did.
Yeah.
Never had a household name on the Chronic album. All that was us. And then
That's
Doggy
crazy.
Style, it was all us. Just the dramatics. Everything else was just us. No household names. Jewels, Nate Dogg. They were the singers. But they could out-sing anybody in the motherfucking industry, especially Jewels, and motherfuckers knew that.
Mhm.
She was a dog. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted that. We wanted great musicianship and great vocalists on our music and not just dope-ass raps.
When did you know you were different? And to add to that, you recognized that you needed to maintain and preserve your difference.
On the dope spot. Gang banging and selling dope and just not having the spirit that the rest of the homies had. Like, it was easy for them to just do wrong. It was easy for them to shoot. It was easy for them to just do all of the shit that come with the lifestyle. Some of that shit was difficult for me. But the rapping and the funny shit and the talking to the girls, that shit was always easy for me. But the other shit was difficult. So I had to make a decision on what I wanted to do as far as like to differentiate myself from everybody else. And I noticed that my rapping was always, it was cool. Other neighborhoods would like it when I get locked up. Other gangs would like it. The girls liked it. And that's something that nobody else could do, and it made me different. So I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to step into this world and really become Snoop Rock Ski. That was my first rap name.
You gotta have a rock ski back then. You got, I mean, like,
But that's when you know you're real.
yeah.
When you got a whole rap name. Nigga,
What
got
is
3
rock ski?
names.
What does that come
So
from?
you remember that? That's
Cool
really
Rock
like the
Ski.
East Coast niggas.
Okay.
That came from the East Coast. That
The
came
Fat
from like,
Boys.
the
Gotcha,
Fat
gotcha,
Boys.
gotcha.
Yeah.
There's a nigga named Cool Rock Ski from the Fat Boys. He was my favorite rapper. This nigga was hard as fuck. The Fat Boys, listen to me. I'm a skinny nigga, probably weighing about 75 pounds. But the Fat Boys made some of the dopest music in the early 80s.
And shout out to their movie Disorderly.
Of course,
Yes.
you know, I know.
That was my shit.
I'm a
Yes.
beatbox king.
What?
from where I'm
That
from.
was my shit.
So I'm with you.
So naturally, we gonna want to be like who our favorite person is. So
Right.
I couldn't be him. So my name is Snoopy. I'm Snoop. I just take the rock ski and just be Snoop Rock Ski. And all through junior high school, that's
what you
all
was.
my niggas call me was Snoop. Some of my homies still to this day, what's up, Snoop Rock? They still call me that
Yeah.
to this day. And I smile because it's like, I can't run from it. It's an identity that I created, and it's a memory for them when I was a young, dope rapper, and they hold on to that memory because it's like, you a star now, but we remember when you was that young, dope rapper, you was battling this person, and you was Snoop Rock Ski, and you was hard, and you was... So it's like, it's a memory. Like when I see Magic Johnson play, if I see Magic today, I think about him in 85, 84.
Yeah.
I don't think
there.
about him right now. I'm
Absolutely.
like, nigga, this
Right.
my friend. Nigga, this nigga won a championship, nigga.
Yeah.
I only see that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
my friends only see that. They only see Snoop Rock Ski. They don't see Snoop Dogg or Snoop Doggy Dogg. If I can explain it to you like that.
Yeah.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Because you found your rhythm
That way.
that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With them. They were my first fans.
At what age did you start rapping?
12.
So you start rapping at 12. You get your deal at how old?
19.
So 7 years.
Yep.
Did you have because you from Southern California,
Mm-hmm.
right? I know how to separate it. I know you from Long Beach, so I ain't gonna say you
Right.
from LA. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
LA County.
LA
Yeah.
County, right?
Mhm.
But it's still adjacent to the industry. You're still close, right? So in those 7 years, did you ever have like the start and stops of, oh, I think such and such gonna sign me before you get to Dre?
Yeah. More no's than yeses though.
Of course.
Like fuck. We had a demo tape that we made, and we took it to this white dude in Hollywood. He played the shit. Then the nigga looked at me and said, "It's cool, but you're no DJ Quick." I was like, oh, that broke my heart. And I told Quick that too. I was like, that nigga told me that shit. I wanted to just come after you after that. Like
Not even knowing he was creating that.
yes, like it made me want to make records dope like Quick records.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I understood what he meant. I didn't take it the wrong way. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, man.
No, Quick was
Gotcha.
the top of he was
Gotcha.
top of the food
Gotcha.
So
chain.
when I'm listening to Quick
Gotcha.
shit, I'm like, my shit don't sound nothing like this. He's fucking right.
Huh.
So that was a no that really hurt my heart. And then we went to Torrance to Easy in them studio when they was working on the Niggas for Life album, and Warren G had supposedly got us a meeting, but the meeting didn't happen because we get up there and Easy come to the gate, to the bar gate, don't let us in. He tell Warren G to leave. Warren G don't want to leave. And Easy flash his little thing. Then we leave, and Warren G call him all kind of names and shit, and we don't get the meeting. And I'm like, my heart was beating fast anyway. I was like, I wasn't ready for that no way. Like, I was real nervous. Like, I would have probably choked that off. So I was like, nah, it's cool. So we drove all the way back home after thinking that we had a meeting with Easy and NWA, and we ain't have shit. Yeah, so it's been heartbreaking like that, to where it's like, you think, you almost, and then I was with Above the Law. Above the Law, they believed in us. Like, Warren G would
Code
take us to,
187.
we would go to their studio in Inglewood and just post up. But they was like, we got Cocaine and Kilo G. After them two, we'll line you up, Snoop. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm here chilling, doing our thing, waiting. So one particular Saturday, Warren G go to the bachelor party with Dre and them, and he slide in our cassette. So now, Sunday, Dre like, I want y'all to come to the studio. But before that, 187 said, hey, Snoop, Monday, I'm going to record your first song. So now I got to make a decision. Do I go do my first song with Above the Law, who been, saying they going to put me on, they been rocking with me, they here? Or do I take a chance and go to the studio with Dr. Dre on Monday after he just heard my demo tape to see what he think?
Shit.
Love you, man.
You took the Dre meeting.
I love you guys, man.
I had
The Dre
to.
meeting.
I had to.
The rest is history.
And niggas gotta understand that.
No, I'm sure they did though. I mean, because we've also, and I'm sure you have too, as we all of us have either discovered an artist or been around the artist at the beginning, and sometimes they got to make a decision for themselves.
Yeah, they do.
And we're not always the people to take them there.
We may not be the choice.
And we may not have been able to actually take them where they needed to go.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
I've had to become comfortable with that.
That's a fact.
I've had artists that have been mad at me.
Right.
With me just being like, you know what? Somebody else should do this for you.
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to man. Well, I'm telling you, you need something different.
Right. Something different that can take you places I can't go right now. And that's how that went. And just maybe about 3 weeks ago, me, Dre, and 187 was together. And our relationship is like this. Yeah. Because it's like they both seen something in me. He was just the one that was able to crack the code.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question about, and this is something that maybe, it'll be great for the young guys who are coming up in the game, who are tapped into their street side and, have to figure out how to navigate between. Now you're a professional rapper. You're a professional entity, a professional entertainer, but you are still deeply connected and rooted in the streets. What is that navigation like? Because you've had to navigate those roads and that thing right there for a long time, to where on the outside looking in, you figured that shit out in a way to where we've seen nothing like you. You are a household name. Like Middle America, Russia, Australia. You could sell bedding.
No, flat out. Nigga, you the most famous rapper who ever lived. And I'll argue with whoever want to argue about
they can't argue. They can't argue that. You can sell bedding.
I do. I have hemp beds to sell.
I have hemp. Yeah, sleep on the flowers.
Yeah, nigga, don't sleep on me. Sleep on the bed.
I will never. For those guys, and even those girls who are trying to navigate that and figure what is the science, or what is
like? It's an individual situation that we all got to go through. It's a collision course with life that you have to learn how to master yourself. And what I've learned to do is master myself with love. Like, that's the only thing that I can answer everything with is love. Like, all of the situations that I've been in, when it comes to streets and it comes to negativity or bad energy, the only way that I've been able to win is through love. Like, I've never been able to match your energy with your energy. I've always been able to have a plan of love to turn down your energy. And that is like my guidelines to maneuvering and navigating through the hood and the business, because it's the same shit. You're going to deal with hate when you get to the top, no matter who you are. How do you deal with that hate? Do you answer it with hate, or do you answer it with love and success? Me personally, I answer it with success and love. That's my answer to any hate and any negativity that comes my way, because it's the strongest force that can beat it. That makes sense?
She's talking
Snoop
to two
the
lovers.
Philosopher.
Snoop
Yeah.
the lover.
Yeah.
Because I've been in war. I've been
Of course.
in active activities, and that shit ain't fun. It ain't cool looking over your shoulder and, you know, making sure everything is cool and super secured and all of that, even though you have to be secure anyway. But I'm just saying, all of that extra shit where niggas is looking for you.
That's different.
I got grandkids. I may be at Disneyland. I don't want to have no problems with nobody while I'm holding my granddaughter's arm and be like, there that nigga is right there.
Right.
Like, I want him to be like, there that nigga is right there. Let's get a picture with him.
Yeah.
It's a big difference between there that nigga is right there. I want there that nigga is right there.
Yeah.
Let's get a picture with him.
Yeah.
I mean, but the other part too that I think that you've brought to the world is showing that you don't gotta be a mad dogging nigga and all of that other shit to be a gangster.
Nah.
Mm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Bro, every situation I've ever been in where you were there, I always felt welcome.
Yeah.
I always
how we
felt
are.
like, oh, this is, like Snoop is like one of the most accommodating people I've ever met in my life.
Blame it on my mama. That's how she was. She taught me how to be who I am. Like, she was always a giver. Her door was always open, and she was more into peace than confrontation.
Yeah.
She loved to find a resolution. Even when I was young and I had fights with my friends, she'd be like, go get him. And then bring him. And like, y'all not finna be fighting, y'all friends. And not like some people, other mother be like, go fuck him up.
Right.
Go beat his ass.
Yeah.
You better go. She wasn't like that. She's a little bit different. Like, I know his mama. Come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of my friends to this day is because of what I just said. Because my mama and they mamas were friends and we became friends. The twins are the perfect example of that. They've been my homeboys for damn near 50 years. And it's because of their mother and my mother went to school together and we grew up together. And I love those relationships like that.
Yeah.
Those real ones.
No, I mean, you can still see it within the guys that all came in the game together. Just not even just the friendships from your neighborhood, but also the friendships within the industry. Because we all know that shit be going all kind of ways.
Mm-hmm.
It do. And it's hard to maneuver because before you know it, you and Tank is into it. But I love both of y'all. Now, I can't hang out with Valentine because Tank gonna be mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and Jay, we can't go get nothing to eat because Tank gonna feel some kind of way. Now, I went to go see Tank. Now, Tank mad at me. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm too grown for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit, man.
For real.
Grown-ass man.
For real.
Shit. I got grandkids. I'm trying to separate them motherfuckers right now
Yeah.
from fighting.
Yeah.
That's a task at hand that I love doing, like making my grandkids love each other. Now, to try to make two grown-ups do that is crazy.
Yeah.
And then try to have them get mad at you or make a choice on which side you picking. I don't pick sides. I don't know how to.
Give me one of your proudest moments as a rapper.
As a rapper, one of my proudest moments probably was Soul Train Awards, 1993. Me and Dr. Dre came out in a lowrider. First time it ever been done.
Yeah. Mm.
And I looked in the crowd and it was fucking Anita Baker, Jeffrey Osborne, Quincy Jones. It was all of the
The one.
nigga, the ones. Nigga, you hear me? New Edition, Johnny Gill.
Yeah.
They stood up. Whitney Houston, all of them stood up when we came in. And I just said,
Yeah.
went into my shit and I was like, ooh, everybody in this motherfucker is I love. know what I'm saying? That was young Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Yeah.
That was a highlight. I got a picture with Anita Baker that night, and I had it at my house for like 10 years. Then I couldn't find the motherfucker. Go to my auntie house. It's in her living room.
She done took it. Yeah, this me.
Let me get this up off you.
This me.
Let me get this up off you. I introduce you to this.
I'm like, ain't that I've been...
Y'all see my nephew Snoop? My nephew Snoop and Anita Baker. Yeah, that's how I go.
Man, it was cold. Anita Baker.
Because you also realize, and this is something that it took me a minute to understand a little bit of what we mean to our people.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because I used to, you know, I would hear my father talk on the phone, or I would hear, you know what I'm saying, like, and not know that I'm even at the house.
Right.
And what he's saying about me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I first got my first like solo deal, I was signed to Elektra, and I ended up meeting my guy Astor Chambers, who was the entertainment connection for Nike. So he started sending me the boxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm listening to my daddy. I'm back at his house. I'm listening to him in a whole nother room. Yeah, you know my son just signed to Nike. He got the Nike deal.
He got his NIL.
Yeah, you know they sending the boxes.
Yeah.
You know
Jordan gonna call next
nigga.
Probably gonna give him his own shoe and all that.
He popping it. He popping it. He ain't even in the sport.
Yeah.
He don't play. You know what I mean? He didn't make no NBA, but he got a Nike deal. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I don't.
No,
but
that's how the people feel about it.
What we mean to our people.
We mean to our people.
We
man.
mean everything to our people, and that's why it's good for us to be on our best behavior because we mean the world to them.
We represent
You know
more
what
than
I'm
ourselves.
Yeah, we mean the world to them. So that feels good when people tell me they proud of me and they happy for me and they see who I am and who I become and the things that I do. I don't do it for that. I don't want no highlight reel. But it feels good to hear that, to know that, because my mother works with me from up top.
Yeah.
You know, her spirit is in me now, so the blessings are hers. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this is the angel that she wanted me to be. This is the preacher that she wanted me to be. So it's me just doing God's work, but from the angle that I choose to do it from.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you get your first hit record, it's cracking. It's cracking. I know it's cracking. What do you buy? What's the first thing where you felt like you had financial freedom enough to?
I bought a $20 bag of weed. My first hit record was Deep Cover.
It starts there.
You got to start somewhere, Jay. Come on now, stop trying to jump all the way up to a car, nigga. Slow down. This nigga want me to blow my money, nigga. You get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Give me a 20 bag.
The 20-cent pyramid, nigga. I remember.
We're gonna get us a 20 bag and we're gonna work the shit out this motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't even have nowhere to live right now. You know what I'm talking about? We finna get an apartment now.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. The hit record, Deep Cover.
The weed first, though. The $20
Deep Cover,
bag
boom, it's a hit, right? Suge and them give a nigga a few dollars, probably like $500 to $1,000. You understand me? So I go get some bud. Boom. Now the next move, Suge like, nigga, you need an apartment. I sure do. They find me one right on Franklin, $500 a month.
Did you say $500?
$500 a month.
On Franklin?
On Franklin, nigga. I could drive you past that motherfucker. You gonna be like, nigga, you lived in there? Yes, I did.
Like in Hollywood,
yes,
Franklin, nigga?
Franklin and Whitley, nigga, right on the corner. And I called it the Dog Pound. That's how I created the Dog Pound. Because my house was the Dog Pound.
You was in it.
$500 a month. No furniture, no nothing. So I'm going to give you the whole breakdown. The shit funny as fuck. So now I got my own apartment, but we working on the Chronic album at Dre House in Calabasas. But Dre ain't got no furniture. So now we going to DOC House, who live about 10 minutes away in another gated community. He got furniture, but he ain't got no food. So we at this nigga house drinking Miller Genuine Draft, not eating. He got a gang of Miller Genuine Draft though.
No food.
This nigga got enough Miller Genuine Draft to feed a football team.
Oh my God.
We drinking every day. We writing and coming up with shit. Boom. We getting close to finishing up the Chronic. We not done yet. So now DOC asked me, do you want some of the furniture in my house for your apartment? I'm like, oh, this my nigga, man. Man, God is good. Hell yeah. Let me get that bed, that whoop-wop, the whoop-wop, because it's only a one bedroom, so I don't even need all this shit. So he gave me the shit. 2 weeks later, come find out, this nigga getting evicted. So he basically needs
You was the storage unit.
You was the storage unit.
So now I'm the storage unit for this nigga shit. So remember,
You thought it was from the heart.
yeah, I'm taking this from the heart. This nigga really love me. So now, Tank, let's get into month 2 now. We still working on the chronic. The rent, $500. Remember I told you the rent only $500.
Yeah.
Every 27th of the month to the 31st, nobody comes over. Because it's rent time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have the rent money. So now I got to sneak in the house through the back door. I got the lady that wants the rent money, she sits right at the front. So now I got to find a way to get in. Then when I get into the apartment, she at the front door.
Knocking on that motherfucker. Yeah.
Then she leaves that thing on the front door.
Yeah.
That little notice.
Yeah, we all know that notice.
I know the notice well.
Boy, I seen that notice about 5 or 6 times. Then we finally get to the point to where it's like the chronic is done. And I think they give us like $7,500 to sign. And then the riots happen. Fucking 4/29/92, the day the niggas took over. That was the jackpot. We went out and I stole a TV, radio,
all the furniture you need.
utensils,
Utensils.
You did not get
Everything.
utensils. You got
Nigga, we didn't miss a beat after that. Blankets, pillows, everything. Tank, I'm talking about I had pictures and we stole everything. The house was amazing after that. Just all stolen goods. So that's how I came up with my first piece of money, you know what I'm saying?
This is the best what did you buy story ever.
Hey,
Right.
man,
Ever.
What?
Right.
This is fucking great.
Yes. And then DOC came and lived with me for about 2 weeks. And whenever my wife, at the time, she was my girlfriend, whenever she would come over, then everybody would leave so we can have private time.
Yeah.
On Franklin, 500.
Nigga, Franklin?
Yes.
500 a month.
Yes. You niggas done drove past it 100
No,
times
sure.
and didn't even know.
I know the
Right
exact
when you
block
go
you
down the
talking
hill, it's the one right, and boom, you turn on Woodley, it's the one right on the corner. Right there. You got bars on the window.
How long you stayed there?
Nigga, for a whole year.
Yeah, for the year.
Yes. Cindy, I'm sorry I didn't pay you your rent money.
You still remember the landlord's name?
I will give you tickets to a Snoop Dogg concert.
Oh, man.
Wasn't my fault. Them royalties come different.
Shit was different. The
So when
500 hit different back then.
Were y'all touring off of the
Nigga,
chronic?
touring? No. We
No.
went on a 7-day chronic tour.
What?
7 days. It lasted for 7 days. Because the niggas took every nigga that they knew with them on the road. And you can't take no niggas from California on the road and don't think ain't nothing gonna happen. And we was on the road with Onyx, Run DMC, and the Ghetto Boys.
God
It
damn.
lasted for 7 days. It'll be on the Deathrow documentary. I'll fill you in on that later, but that's where you can see the Get Out. That's coming out
That's
later this
incredible.
7 days.
year. Mm-hmm. 7 days, just like the group. 7 days.
And what is the timeline between the chronic and Doggy Style?
The timeline between Chronic and Doggy Style. Chronic came out, I think, December 1992. Doggy Style came out November 23rd, 1993.
Oh, y'all was
I
on.
was right on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's back to back.
And some of the singles from the Chronic rolled off into Doggy Style. So Little Ghetto Boy single was out the same time What's My Name single was out. Because Little Ghetto Boy was one of the last singles off of the Chronic album.
So now you're touring, though, as Snoop Dogg. Or still not.
No, how about I Caught a Murder Case?
That's when the case happened.
August 23rd, 1993. So before the album came out, I Caught a Murder Case. And they thought I wrote the song, Murder Was the
Murder
Case.
Was the Case.
But I wrote the song in July and caught the case in August. That's why when I got to the Doggfather album, I started writing about life because I felt like my generation was writing about death and we was cool with it.
Right.
You know, all of us. We just wrote about death because that's what we expected to die. So we wrote death in our lyrics. We didn't write happy endings. We didn't write living to see another day. We wrote the worst outcome you could imagine. You know, getting shot in a blaze of bullets, going out like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was on that shit because that's what Scarface and all these movies that we watch, that was the shit.
Yeah.
So we was influenced by it until we understood that man, my pen is really writing reality.
It's powerful.
Writing life.
It's powerful.
Not what I used to do, but this shit is starting to write future shit that's happening to me.
Man, I see it every day. I'm like, man, why did I write that song for such and such, man? I be living some of that shit, man.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It is. I mean, the pen is mightier than the sword. So you got to know when you write, you got to write reality. So sometimes you can manifest what you want. And I manifested this on my album, Doggfather. I had a song called Doggyland, where I was just talking about being a grandfather and living to see all these different things happening. Doggyland was the song title. Now I have a kids program called Doggyland. That's one of the most successful kids programs on YouTube. And they listen to it around the whole world, and kids go to school every day to it. And that's because I manifested it.
Yeah.
I didn't say I'm going to die. I'm going to get shot.
No.
Catch me in the pen doing 25, nigga, banging for the hood. Nah, fuck that. I'm writing some other shit. Because when I wrote that, it happened.
Yeah. Now, you understood it early.
Come on, man. Mastering thyself.
I have so many questions, but I'm
I'm
high.
No, you ain't. You secondhand high, nigga.
Yeah, but that's special.
Well, why you gathering your thoughts? I want to ask, why did you kick over the little nigga's fort, man?
Oh, when training day?
No. And Baby Boy.
Baby Boy, yeah.
Why did you kick over the little nigga's fort, man?
Well, because I was jealous that nigga daddy had motherfucking Yvette. The fuck was I supposed to do? That nigga wasn't there. He was the closest thing to that nigga. I couldn't hit him. I didn't want to go back to the pen, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck your little fort, nigga.
Fuck
your little house
fort.
up, nigga.
Anybody can get it.
You know how many times
Anybody.
we said that line?
Nigga. Fuck
your fort, nigga.
And stepped over it on the way out. Nigga, I ain't your motherfucking daddy, no way.
Hey, nigga, you was mean in that motherfucker.
Shout out to John Singleton.
Man,
he
shout out to John
he
Singleton.
directed me. Like, one thing about John, when he did his movies, he worked with the actors personally, scene for scene, line for line. He wanted to make sure that you were bringing what he had on paper. And with my character, Rodney, he really wanted like this menacing, gang-related nigga that just didn't give a fuck, that had no patience, conscience, or nothing. So it was not easy to get into that character because that's not who I am. But I've drawn inspiration from so many people that I've seen.
Yeah.
That was that way.
You delivered that motherfucker.
And him directing me. Like, direct me, give me direction. On the set, what you'll learn from me is I love to be directed.
Yeah.
I tell the director, especially when they be scared of me because I'm Snoop Dogg, and they be like, oh my God, I'm working with Snoop Dogg. I'm like, look, nigga, fuck all that. Direct me.
Yeah.
Throw that Snoop Dogg shit out the window, nigga. Direct me. Get me right. Tell me what I need to be doing so that way I'm doing the best version of it.
Yeah. And then you end up in training day.
Man.
And Denzel came to my trailer before the scene. That one was so gangster. Like, I had knew him, but he wasn't like a personal friend of mine. He was just somebody that I admired, and I had seen him a couple of times.
Yeah.
But once I got this role, the nigga came to my trailer, man, and it was so... All my homies was in there. We was in the jungles, too. It was a blood neighborhood, the jungles. And first thing I did when I got there, I was like, who got the blood? They was like, blood in the back. Got I walked through the jungles, gave that nigga 500. Said, nigga, take care of us. We gonna be here all day. All right, Snoop Dogg blood, you good. All right, we straight with them. Boom. Because I'm wearing a blue sweatsuit.
Yeah.
And now let y'all know, nigga, I'm gonna be over here shooting this movie with Denzel, my nigga. Politicking.
Yeah, you fucking right. Yeah.
Whoop, get that straight, get in the trailer. Now we in there chilling. And a nigga named Rodney from 60s, who I kind of like drew my inspiration from, my nigga Petey Wack, he was there that day with me. And Denzel come in the trailer, he pulled me in the back, and he say a few things to me. And I swear the shit he said to me just made me just like, I ain't starstruck no more.
Settle in.
This a regular nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what he just did. He just put me on regular.
Yeah.
He don't want me to be an actor. He want me to be a regular nigga.
Yeah.
When we got on the set, nigga Antoine Fuqua was like, action. I did that shit one time.
Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't do it twice.
Your scene in training is one take.
One time.
Nigga was gone. Nigga was gone in that wheelchair.
Smell bacon in this motherfucker.
Tank, I was hauling ass trying to get up out of there.
great shit.
Yeah, that's what we do. When we get the opportunity, we make the most of it. We not finna play with this. Because I don't know who watching. I don't know who may want to give me another opportunity. I don't know if this may be my last opportunity. This may be the last time you see me on screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I go all out when I'm in a movie. The shit that Hollywood, I'm going to share this with y'all. The shit that Hollywood say about Snoop Dogg, this nigga know all his lines and everybody else's lines.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. When I get a role, I learn everybody's lines. So in case you change your shit on the script, I'm on point.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you can change it, nigga. I know the premise.
Yeah.
But if I don't know your motherfucking lines, I'm just stuck. If you decide to go off script,
Yeah.
now I'm up there like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
now nigga, when you go off script, I'm right with you.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Let's go off script then, nigga.
Oh,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
I know all your shit.
Yeah.
Or you be like, a line. Oh, nigga, you supposed to say this. Damn, how you know? Nigga, just say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how nigga get these opportunities. They're not giving me these opportunities because I'm late. I'm not professional.
Talk about it. Talk about it, nigga.
I'm not great at what I do. Like, they don't give that opportunity if you drop the ball.
Right.
I put points on the board. And I show up on time. I show up early so I can be on time.
Mm-hmm.
I was here early enough to eat, nigga.
Nigga, you teaching.
Yeah. No, and these are what everyone needs to hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
But especially because we feel like we're a big part of why we started the R&B Money Podcast was to give the information that we wish we would have had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you coming on here and as an entertainer who's literally done everything we can imagine to do. You're giving them and us the game on how it can be done.
Yeah.
Because you are a proven person. You proved everything you've said. Like, this is why I get that. Because most people think, oh, I'm going to get a hit record. They're going to put me in a movie. Well, you might get put in one. But not 15.
Right. And what director is watching you that probably not even from the hip-hop world that sees something in you?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got a movie I'm doing with a director named Luc Besson. He did a movie called The Professional.
Ooh, my shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I only named that, because I knew you niggas would know what that is.
Yeah.
So me and him met years ago when I was in his movie called Arthur, which is an animated movie, because he loves my voice. But now we creating some G shit now based off of him seeing me still active, still doing my shit, and him still active. So it's like inspiration is a motherfucker. You never know who watching. And the professionalism, when he sees me do The Voice or do the Olympics, and I'm such a professional and I'm buttoned up and not cussing on TV. That's the first thing. Like, they put me on TV, I know how to not cuss.
Right.
And I'm still entertaining and I'm still able to reach the whole house. I know when I'm in front of the house and I know when I'm outside.
Yeah.
So
Two different conversations.
When you were doing your show, where you were an analyst on your show years ago, people don't...
GGN.
Most people don't know that.
This before podcast.
Before podcasting, before the Olympics. Was it just something you were doing or were you preparing yourself?
Jay, I did 375 consecutive episodes. I passed.
What?
I beat the Jeffersons, What's Happening, Good Times. I specifically came for them. Like, I said, well, how many episodes consecutive did the Good Times and Jeffersons and all the shit that I grew up on, What's Happening? They was like, 175. We was at 200 something. I'm like, keep going. Keep going. Interview with Larry King, this person, that person, like the biggest of the biggest, the artists before they became big, the Nipsey Hussle personal interviews, like the people that you wouldn't expect, J-Rock, this person. And it wasn't called a podcast. I created the GGN News Network, Gangster Good News Network, because one night I was watching the news and at 11 o'clock it started with a murder. And I changed it to the other station. It was another murder. Every station was murder, just negative, bad news, the crisis. I said, I need a news network that's all good news and it's happy and it's fun and it's smoking and the weather girls come on here half dressed and they ain't even talking about weather. Niggas just looking at them bouncing. And it's slippery, sloping. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I wanted a different perspective. I like filling in the void. I'm like, we shouldn't only have this
Yeah.
This shouldn't be the only thing that we have for news. It's bad news.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So I created the Gangsta Good News Network, and then got to deal with Maker. Made a lot of money with them, and then Maker's got to deal with Disney and signed about it. Remember I was telling you earlier, that big...
Yeah.
They gave me a piece, but they got the woo-wop. So that's why I was like, okay, I did all of that, man. Fuck that, I'm done. And then podcast, the word podcast came to life.
Mm-hmm.
And I stepped away. But if I ever wanted to, the GGN, I could turn it on just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather come support y'all's because it's podcast now, and I like to support my homies and let people win because this y'all industry now. You know, I'll play with it when I can, but I love what y'all doing, so I'll come support y'all to bring my peoples over here to make sure that they understand that this is where you need to be at week to week.
Man, we appreciate you.
Man, listen, I want to ask you, I know you've answered this question a few times, but I need this answer on the R&B Money Podcast. My brother, you bought Deathrow.
Mm-hmm.
You bought Deathrow Records. And you started doing R&B music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speechless.
That's what I'm built on, though, Tank. Like, buying Deathrow Records was for me to clean it up and give it a new image.
Mm-hmm.
And the image gonna always be hip-hop. That's the foundation. It built this shit. It's what people look at as far as the greatest West Coast hip-hop label ever created.
Yeah.
But how can you write a new script and give it a brand new page, but still keep the same cover?
Mm.
And that's what we did. We started off by me buying it and saying, I want to do a record called Back on Death Row. Because people wouldn't believe it. And it was so crazy because when I was working for Def Jam, I was manifesting this. I had a song called CEO where I was like, I'm the CEO of Death Row Records. And it didn't happen, but God know how to make things move.
Yeah.
And he put it in my hands. So I dropped that record and I was like, I want to drop a Death Row Summer album, but I want it to be R&B. So I called Raphael Sadiq, Miguel, October London, Uncle Chuck, rest in peace, all of my homies from 1,500 people that just play great music, and we put together a record that was R&B. And I'm like, you know what? I think Death Row should be this sound. So then I told October London, I'm taking you off Def Jam, bring you to Death Row. Boom.
So he was signed to Def Jam?
I took him and I had him and Jane over there.
Hmm.
But I was able to untangle the knot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And get them to come with the D.O. Dub when I got Death Row. Like, they coming with me. And they came with me. So we started working on his Rebirth of Marvin album. And he didn't want to call it that, but I'm like, fuck that. I know what I'm doing. Somebody gonna say something, but when they hear your motherfucking voice, it's gonna shut them all the fuck up. Let me work this. Let me fuck this chicken.
Let you do what?
Let me fuck this chicken. You hold the wings. Come on, man. You know I don't play no games. Hey, come on, Cup. Yeah.
Oh, he gonna be cooked for a minute. I already know. He cooked. That nigga cooked. That nigga Tank is cooked.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's great.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
Now the marketing behind the Rebirth of Marvin, though, in my opinion, it truly showed your genius and how much you understood.
Oh my God.
How to really set this shit off, because that created a conversation.
Yes.
That would have never happened.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
And it's really hard to break new R&B artists. It is.
Trust me.
Let me add to
Y'all
that.
know better than I do.
Let me add to that genius, because comparison is a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Comparison can.
Let me get some more of this gin and juice. Too,
Oh my!
man.
Comparison can be a killer, especially when you're comparing it to something so monumental and so iconic and so has so much reverence attached to it, and and you go right at it, but you have a young man in the name of October London who can fucking deliver it.
Right. He's a monster.
He delivered
He's a monster.
Yes, Lord.
His work ethic.
Shout out to Jazzy Faye, man.
The
Jazzy,
Fizzle man.
Fenzel.
Fenzel. Me and Fenzel was, that's my brother. And Fenzel, he fucked around and played. He played a song for him. I'm like, what the fuck is that? He was like, oh, that's this kid. And I said, oh my God, is that some new shit or old shit? Heard one song from him, and then Jazzy was like, you wanna fuck with him? I'm like, hell yeah. And that's when the development began. So it began like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like he just came out right now. Development began where I started working with him, producing with him, putting him on songs, put him on the Madden soundtrack.
Yeah.
Put him in this song, had him perform over here, do this, be on this album, make this kind of song. Then I put him in Doggyland and had him become one of the voices of the kids to give him another lane of, using your voice, because you so dope, you shouldn't just be restricted to one lane. So I showed him that. And then there's just like his spirit to work is crazy. He got like the spirit Tupac had, like just, I don't want to listen to the music, I just want to make it.
Yeah.
Like, I make music not to listen to, but to make music.
To make.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of my music. I'm trying to get to the next song.
Yeah.
I ain't like that. I like listening to my shit. I like my shit.
I don't like listening to mine either.
I do. I like hearing me, nigga.
Once I'm done with it, unless I'm...
That nigga Snoop Dogg tight as a motherfucker. I like hearing that nigga. That nigga sound good.
Thank you for Doggyland, too.
Thank you, bro.
As men who have children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter.
She a fan of it?
Yes. She told October that.
What?
She told him.
What?
Because he was, when he did his episode with us, my daughter was here. And he was like, I'm the voice on Doggy. She was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Like, my daughter was fully.
Yeah.
And he go right into it, too. Hi, kids.
Yep.
That's so dope.
We wait for our
educational.
characters. We wait.
Y'all want characters in there?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Let us
play
teach,
with me, cuz.
let us teach some kids some R&B on there or something. Man.
Okay.
Let's do
I'm
something,
with
man.
it.
We don't play no games. We lined up. We got about 300 songs, like original songs. Like we got a couple of the wheels go round and round, all that kind of shit. But we got like original songs, like affirmations, and like the affirmation song is a big record. It's so big. I be DJing, and I'm behind the booth DJing. Motherfucker holding up a phone. I'm old as a motherfucker. I can't read that shit.
Oh, they be doing it. Yeah.
I'm like, what the phone say? They hand me the phone. Motherfucker say, play affirmations from your Doggyland. I'm in the club. What the fuck I look like? I ain't that motherfucker right now.
They want it.
Like they want it. The request line. DJ, please play affirmations. I'm like, it ain't gonna go. I just played Ain't No Fun. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
This shit ain't gonna work. It can't come off of that with that.
I'm in.
Is there anything that you've ever looked at and said, nah, I can't do that?
What Redman be doing. This nigga be jumping out of motherfucking.
Oh, like the extreme sports type shit, jumping out of planes and shit?
Yes, and in the air, nigga skydiving.
Yeah, I ain't
love
doing that.
I want to skydive.
Fuck with that.
I'm not doing that.
I can't fuck with roller coasters either. I'm like,
You do roller
we go to
coasters?
Disneyland, nigga. I'm holding all the jackets. Give me your jacket, give me your hat, give me your phone, give me your purse, give me all. I'm standing out here like this with all this
come
shit.
on.
Hey,
I ain't fucking with none of that. Because you
know.
know why? I'm going to tell you why. When I used to do it, see, my kids is assholes. And my family members is fucking assholes. Let me tell you why they some fucking assholes. I'm Snoop Dogg, so naturally what's going to happen? This nigga get to the front of the line.
Right.
Right? So we didn't cut everybody. They up there, yeah, nigga, we up here in the front. Nigga, my cousin got me up here. Then we get on the motherfucker. We doing loops and loops. As soon as we get to the stop, it's what the people say. You guys want to go again? I'm like, no. All everybody say, yeah. You can't even hear me say no. Oh, goddamn. Not again. Oh, no. Like back to back to back to back. And I can't be heard because there's so many motherfuckers saying yeah. So I'd rather not be on there so I can watch them spin around and around.
Man, I wish Snoop Dogg was my cousin, man. We can go
I get you niggas in.
I get you niggas in.
Yeah, God, man.
I'm going to get you niggas in into the front of the line.
I love all that.
But don't expect me to get on the motherfucking ride with you.
I want to jump out of planes. I want to do all that shit.
Because I feel like you've done everything, man.
You-
That's
yeah,
why I
yeah,
asked that. Has
yeah.
there ever been anything that you just was like, nah, I'm cool? Because I feel like you've done, bro, You had a cooking show.
You gotta explain
with
that.
Martha Stewart.
I came on there and I cooked with y'all.
You
for
did,
Christmas.
Tank. I'm like, hold on, nigga. You came on the show and you tasted our food, nigga.
Yep,
It was quite cuisine.
You gotta explain that to me. How do you get there?
Okay, here. Justin Bieber had a roast. Martha said, where you sitting at?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the same thing I'm doing. She getting that secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
When it came time to tell jokes, she stole the show. She was the funniest motherfucker that night.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the night, me and her went in the back, chopped it up. I said, I'm a fan. Can I come on your show? She was like, hell yeah. What you want to do? I said, I want to cook some brownies. Boom. Go to her show, cook the brownies. From after that, she hit me one day and say, somebody said that we have a TV show. Is that your team? I'm like, nah, my team ain't said that. She said, well, we need to put together a TV show because somebody thinking for us, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm gonna fly you to Connecticut to my shit. Nigga, I went to her shit. It was all white, just everything. Just looked like we was in a fucking museum. Nigga walked about 900 steps and then she was sitting in the corner. Told everybody to get out. She was like, I got an idea. We should do our own thing. You know, I got this TV show shit on lock. We should do something together. What you think? I'm like, yeah. She said, you got a name? I said, yeah, let's call that motherfucker Martha and Snoop's Potluck. Potluck dinner show. Or dinner party. She's like, all right, cool. Both our teams came together and started working together. And we built that show, sold it to VH1. They bought a second season. And then after that, she and me both think alike. So if she had a deal, she would be like, hey, Snoop, I got a deal with Big Lighter. You want to do it with me? Yeah, let's get down. Hey, Martha, Tostitos just hit me for some Super Bowl shit. You want to get down with me? Yeah.
Wow.
All right, whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Snoop, you should do a motherfucking cookbook, nigga. You can cook. You serious? For sure. 1.7 million books sold to this day.
Come on, man.
Been on the New York bestseller 5 times, #1. Then, 2 years ago, Snoop, my peoples from this company been trying to get at you, but your guys been blocking. They've been blocking. Yeah, they're a good company to work with too. They've been blocking. Give me the number. What's happening? Yeah, we want to fuck with you, but your people, okay, what's happening?
The shoes.
She plugged me with Skechers. She was there before me.
Man, shout out to Martha Stewart. Man.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Shout out to Martha.
But see how we move in stealth?
Yeah.
No hating, no arguments. Then I do the voice. She shows up for me. She do her 100th book. I fly to New York, show up for her.
Yeah.
Like, this is what friends do. Mm-hmm. Like, we committed to being friends. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
No strings attached, no nothing. Just for each other. She dropped her documentary on Netflix. I didn't realize how important we were to each other till I seen it. Because they tried to blackball her and took everything away from her.
Right.
And then when the dog came in her life.
Back up.
Yeah.
But me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Just think about it.
Yeah.
I was always up, but when I got with her, I was up.
That's that
He's
other up.
he's
that
seen
other
now.
up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause y'all brought 2 worlds together.
Yes.
Yes.
That deserved each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we didn't even know how much we loved Martha Stewart.
And
I
they
had
didn't
no
know
idea.
how much they loved me.
Right.
Yeah.
The same feeling.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
started
same
looking at
feeling.
Martha. I'm like, Martha Stewart kind of cute and all this shit. Yeah. I see you, Martha. I see what you're doing.
Okay, Martha.
Yeah. I have some of the pie. But for real though, like it just, we never knew.
Never knew.
Most people don't understand that they the same until they get in the same room.
Yeah.
That's the separation division shit that I hate. Because we all are alike, we all the same. And I found that with the people that work with me, not for me, but the people that are my employees that work with me, no 2 people are the same. Like I got people from different backgrounds, people from Asian parts of the world, India parts of the world, African American, Caucasian, Hispanic.
Yeah.
Like it's because I fuck with people.
Yes.
I don't just hire you because you look like this or you act like this. You're the best qualified for the job. And if your nationality happens to be that, that's third in line. What's first in line? Are you qualified and are you going to sit with the spirit that's around this team that I built?
How many people do you employ?
Right now, I probably got about 70 people employed.
Did you ever think?
Never. I didn't never think I could have 2 niggas to work for me. Because I would be like, nigga, you niggas know y'all not going to get paid, right?
Man.
As long as I owe you Tank, you'll never be broke.
You never be broke.
I get your check to you next time I see you.
I got
to pay this $500 for the spot on Franklin.
$500. Yeah.
Next time I see you, I'm going to have it.
I called him.
You sure did.
When I came to the compound, I didn't know what I was coming to.
Right.
I just knew it's Snoop. My guy Fuzzy hit me. I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
Ain't no, like you said, when we friends, we friends.
Straight up. No
right?
questions.
I don't know what I'm driving to.
You ain't asking no questions.
I don't even know the area.
So what? I'm pulling up.
That's it.
When I left, I called this man because he couldn't make it that night. I called this man. I said, he's done it.
Yeah,
he was like, Jay, what are you talking about?
I said, he did
I said, he's done it. And I wanted to say this to you now because obviously it was a lot going on that night.
Mm-hmm.
You the inspiration, bro.
Yeah.
Me coming and seeing the compound and seeing that it's everything we need as creatives to be creative at the highest level in one place. I said, Tank, I said, everything that we're talking about doing, everything that we want to do, everything that we're working toward, Snoop has the facility and the place and all of these things that we can now be inspired by, go see and say, oh, yeah, and we need that.
Blueprint. Yep.
Yes.
And we're going to need this.
Yep.
Yes.
And yeah, we need that big-ass room that's all green.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we need our basketball court.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
You
Gotta
need
have
your
that.
weight room.
Gotta
My
have
shot
that.
ain't never off, nigga.
Yeah,
You already
we
know that.
We done a little work
Right.
together.
Come on,
out there.
Tank. My shot ain't never off. You can always depend on me. I'm your 2-3
Listen,
man.
man, you gonna get to that fillet. I know how you do.
But I just wanted to really celebrate you for that,
Yeah.
man, because
He called me immediately.
we all start with the home studio.
Right.
All of us.
Me too.
In this game, we all start with
Nigga,
whatever you start with.
I made the East Siders album in my living room in Claremont, nigga. I love it. The Gang Bang Anthem.
I love it.
Yeah.
G'd up in
yeah.
that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's the anthem, nigga. It was made, and once we finished in the studio, we went right to the living room and had a house party, and it was this all you seen in the air. It was everything. Just like the house studio sometimes is better than the big studio because the fucking feeling that you get from the house studio, like even at the compound, I got a baby studio that you didn't see that feel like I'm at the house.
Yeah.
Got little cheap couches in there. Well, my wife didn't put some expensive couches. Get this cheap ass shit out of here. I'm like, I like cheap shit, so when niggas come over here, they feel like they can waste beer on it. Like,
They can fuck it up.
yeah. You know, this nice shit. I've been doing this shit like, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure it's clean. I want some hood shit in there, but it just feel like that studio that we built there is Studio C. It's the Starship. So we got the Starship, Battleship, and the Mothership. The Starship feels more like the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Where
right.
it's like you don't get all the glitz and glamour. It's just like you in that motherfucker. It's just you in the room.
You in the work.
Come up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the other room is inspiration. You see gold chains, this shit. This
Man,
your niggas inspiration.
I was telling him, I'm like, Tank, so he has a cologne corner. In case a nigga won't smell good.
we gonna smell good. That's what we gonna do.
He got all the weed,
Yes, sir.
all the wraps.
Eyeglasses.
Nigga,
Nigga
glad.
told me everything. He got everything in there, Tank.
You niggas
Everything.
y'all could have took some shit to go perform in. And some of the shit ain't even my style. I would have wished the nigga would have been like, hey, dog, let me get those. Go ahead, my nigga. I swear, it's some
I asked you as
cold
soon as you got here. I
There's some
said-
cold R&B glasses in here, nigga.
I said, nigga, do you call a nigga and tell him to stitch some shit? I said, no, Tank. The nigga makes it before I ask him to make it.
He do. I don't even ask this nigga, like, that's the cold part about it. When I did the Drink Champs, the nigga just had a suit with the Drink Champs on it. So I walked out there looking like I was promoting that shit. They was like, this nigga. I did the voice, same thing.
Yeah.
He gonna make y'all some shit with R&B. He gonna put this on there. I told him to put y'all logo on there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all some fly shit lined up, you know what I'm saying? So that way y'all can have some cool shit like this and then some R&B shit too, where it may be like cool little sweater, cool little V-neck.
Yeah.
You know, I know how you get out, nigga. You got your woo-wops out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can't wait till the next show. I'm gonna go back there and say, hey, so Tank, so you got your woo wops out or not?
Nigga, pull out your woo wops tonight. Woo wops on deck, baby. Woo wops is on deck.
Yeah, get him right.
Bro, I think and I hope you realize as you went back to the beginning and gave us this, when Mom say we at the church, we all at the church. The thing that I can truly accredit all of this to, man, is of course we get into the hard work and the gifts of a man, but you truly have favor over your life, brother.
Sir, yes, sir.
You truly have the God keeping his hand on you, man, and keeping angels around you to protect you and keep you, because guys like us need you.
Man, for real.
Understood. It's crazy that you said that, because I've been like very spiritual since I've been in this game. Like, even when the tragedy happened with the murder case, first person I called was Dad's mama. And she prayed with me. I mean, she prayed with me strong, like real strong, to keep me strong through the whole situation, because it lasted for a couple of years. It wasn't just an overnight, you catch a case, it's over with tomorrow.
No.
It should have affected me for like 2 years, and never dwelled on it or talked about it because I had so much respect for the deceased family. You know, so I don't really speak on that, but that prayer is what really helped me through that. And then once I got through that, to remain in prayer, to remain in other people's prayers, to remain praying.
That's right.
And my mother was always, she had became an evangelist, so she was like, she would always bang for me. Bang, bang, bang. My son was raised in the church. I don't care what y'all say about him and his music and blah, blah, this and that. Then I made that gospel album.
Yeah.
And when I made that gospel album, I had all the musicians at the studio, and I had my mother come, and we played it from top to bottom, and she clapped. And it was so beautiful, man. It was like probably the greatest moment in music for me, because I could finally give my mother something that she could be proud of, that she could say, now what?
Yeah.
You said all that about my son, but he took time to give God a whole album, non-stop, speaking the truth, preaching, teaching, listening, learning. And it's called Bible of Love, because that's what I taught him. And she was able to hear that. And that just, no matter what I do in hip-hop, it just don't feel like that. Because my mama could never play my hip-hop records and be like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
But that one,
You gave her that.
that's what I taught him. She could see the fruits of her labor through me taking the magical moment that I had to give it up to God. A whole record. Bible of Love, make sure y'all get that. It is a beautiful record. It is such a beautiful record. I mean, I listen to it from time to time, but it make me cry when I listen to it. And ain't nothing wrong with crying, but it makes me cry because it's a spirit checker. It checks your spirit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And great music is supposed to do that for you. So whenever I do want to shed a tear, I play that, or I play These 3 Words from Stevie Wonder. Like that record right there. Lord have mercy.
Sweet and simple.
Oh, Lord. Come on, man. Am I wrong?
You can't be. You can't be.
And then when you ain't heard your mama's voice in a long time, and you say, when was the last time you heard them say, oh my God, Stevie, why you do it to me?
Yeah. Let's talk this R&B thing, man.
Come on.
Let's talk this
it.
Because
Talk the R&B roster.
I also had an opportunity to be at an event that you obviously, when you Snoop, when you show up, you show out. But you held the event down, and you actually, you closed the event. The Cartier Gamma event.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That you also graced yourself, but brought your artist, October London, there. And there was a moment, and you know my relationship with Larry. We come up together in San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
That's been my nigga for, many moons. That I pulled him to the side. And I didn't even tell you this, but I pulled him to the side. I said, I don't know if I've ever seen a artist, because you're an artist first,
Right.
ever introduce someone signed to them this way and support someone in this manner. Because we all know everybody, you sign artists, people got, even from the CEO standpoint.
Yeah.
The way you showed up for him Which, listen, you told the Cartier people, listen, y'all couldn't pay me enough to come to this motherfucker. I'm here because. And I know you kept that watch too, nigga.
Yeah, that motherfucker's still at the house. I started to wear it today to show you what time it was.
Hey, he told him in there, he said, yeah, I know y'all think y'all getting this back. But it's not going to happen. It's me.
She came back over and told me, can we get to what, bitch, if you don't get out of here? Then they talking about, well, can you at least take a picture with it? Then I take a picture. Well, put the blunt down. I said, bitch, you got a better chance of taking this motherfucking watch than this motherfucking blunt.
Get there.
It's just the picture just like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because you said that, bitch.
He still is Snoop Dogg.
Still Snoop.
He's still Snoop
He
Dogg.
comes and goes. He comes and goes. That nigga he's a crazy individual. I can't control it.
No, but seeing that though, Snoop, for real, man, I was like, once again, it was inspiring. Because this is how you're supposed to be there for your artist.
Right. Right.
Everybody
But we lead by example. We lead by example,
man.
Jay.
Everybody can write the check. Once you're in a position, you can write a check.
But really get in there and get your hands dirty.
Will you really show up?
Yeah.
It's development. It's artist development. Like I've really worked with developing him, and I'm so proud of him, and I want people to know how much I love him and how great he means how great he is to the music industry. Like when you introducing a new voice and a new sound, you should protect that. And I protect him like he one of mine, because he is one of mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me to stand with him shows you that you can't play with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what that means.
Yeah.
Like, okay, dog is really with him.
Yeah.
You can't play with him.
Yeah.
Don't try to slide him no backdoor offers or no. Try to see if we can get him away, if we can try to sway it. And he'll tell you, any kind of deal that he get, I never try to sway him my way. For example, if it's a publishing situation, right? He been with me long. You would think that he's with my publishing company or Go get you the best publishing deal for you. What's best for you? Me taking your shit ain't best for you. Because you a fucking writer, you a creator, nigga, I own the masters, homie. I ain't trying to be greedy, man. You should own your publishing. So that way when we start selling this shit or moving this shit into different places of the media world, we're partners still. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one's bigger than the other. It's like we need each other. I can't push it without your permission. You can't push it without, it's like, and we love each other. Like, it's real love. Yeah. It's not gonna ever be like, man, fuck Snoop or fuck October. No, nigga, because you was introduced to me and I love what you had and I already had it and I just wanted to see you have it.
Yeah.
How about that?
You got Jane over there?
Oh, Jane Hancock.
Yeah, Jane Hancock. Come on, man. Yeah.
Jane Hancock.
Love Jane Hancock.
Raphael Sadiq.
Yes.
When I'm over there doing my Def Jam thing, Raphael like, nigga, I'm finna play you something. He played that, I like my weed. I'm like, who the fuck is that? He was like, that's Jane Hancock.
Oh, she's special.
I said, I want her. I want her.
Yeah.
Brought her, moved her down to LA, started developing her about 3 years ago, putting her on certain projects, but developing. Like, getting the whole get down together. We ain't gonna just grab you and throw you out. We're gonna develop you. We're gonna make sure you understand it. We're gonna make real records. That you're gonna do shit with substance and consciousness because you gotta live with these records.
Yep.
You have to go perform these records. So I don't want you to be saying shit you ain't gonna be able to live with 10 years from now. We're a real record company. We wanna make shit that's solid. And she fit the bill. She's the first lady on Deathrow.
She fire.
Yeah.
Then you got my nephew Charlie over there.
Charlie B. Real.
Charlie B. Real.
Got my guy, my little brother over there.
Now, Charlie been in the family for a long time. He tell me a story about him coming to my house as a teenager with his dad. I'm like, I'm that old, cuz. He like, yeah, man, I came to your house with you. I said, come on, don't tell me that story, cuz. I don't want to hear that. It's like me telling Quincy Jones or Bootsy Collins some shit like, man, when I was 13, I came to your house.
Yeah.
But that's how much love we have for each other. It's like, he remembers how I treated him then and how I treat him now and how I developed him and how I'm working with developing him. His album has been done for over a year, but we have to develop. We have to make sure it's introduced the right way. It's right pieces to the puzzle. Like today, we just dropped his song Hope, which feels like Martin Luther King's birthday. It feels just like that. When you see it, you're going to see what I'm saying. It looks and feels just like MLK. It's called Hope. His style of music is perfect. It's not nothing but his. He's loved in the industry.
Absolutely.
Musicians love him, artists love him.
Yep.
And God put him with me so I can put a little light on him so he can shine. Come on, man.
Right.
That's my music,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Praise God.
Come on.
Yeah.
That record is called Hope.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And then you brought back Danny Boy,
Oh, yeah. Chicago.
who is one of my favorite singers.
I love me some Danny Boy. And what's so crazy was I didn't get a chance to work with him when we was on Death Row.
Really?
Didn't know
They
that.
kept Cuz over there. He was on that side. We don't have no music together before.
Never thought about that.
Name one. There is none.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when I got Death Row back, he was hearing mysterious things that I didn't like him and this and that. But what he didn't know was I loved him. And what I started to do was I followed him on Instagram. I started hearing his music on Sirius XM Heart and Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I downloaded his music, and then I started posting me playing his music
Yeah.
on Instagram. Then I hit him on DM and said, I love you, nephew. What's happening?
Leading with love.
Come on, man. And then brought him out here, put him on a couple of projects, did a remake, A Special Kind of Fool with him, and just trying to get him back in slowly but surely, but definitely love what he brings to the table. He's a part of Death Row, and I just want to just keep putting love in the air. Like, I feel like his voice is connected to Death Row, so I want him to be a part of what we doing.
Yeah. No, you're being a vessel.
For sure. One more moment I got to thank you for. Uncle Charlie.
Come on, man.
Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Charlie saved my relationship with my wife. Well, I met Charlie. He was at a gas station, wasn't doing too well, and I was like, man, I'm gonna hook you up if I can, when I can. And then Val Young, Lady V,
The legend.
Yeah.
Lady V, can you get him? She brought him in the studio with us, and when she brought him, he was recovering, and he had his wife with him. Well, she wasn't his wife; she was his counselor at the time, or his person that you deal with from the rehabilitation place. And you know, naturally, we smoking and shit. She pulled me to the side. She like, could you guys please not smoke? I'm like, man, shut up. Well, listening to you. Second day, she said the same thing. Third day, she pulled me to the side. She said, if you smoke again, I'm not bringing Charlie back. So I was like, hey, we got to stop smoking.
Wow.
So, but she ended up becoming his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He rehabilitated himself. She ended up becoming one of the most special people in my life because when me and my wife was having rocky, times, Charlie Wilson checked the shit out of me, called me, put me on point, got me on deck, and I renewed my vows with my wife because a man taught me how to be a man and his wife showed me how to treat a wife.
Yeah.
So that's what he did for me. So musically, what I did for him don't mean shit compared to what he did for me personally.
Yeah. Charlie Wilson's one of our heroes.
And you know he a real nigga, so
Come on now. You
so imagine how he was talking to me.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Nigga, if you
I
don't get
can
your
know-
Take
nigga,
it on
if you don't
the
get
outside.
I know
your
that-
if you
I
don't
know
get
that
your
language.
if you don't get your bitch ass out the streets and get the fuck back home before you lose everything, chasing them nothing ass, get home, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Yeah. In that order.
Get home, nigga. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I receive it.
A real
Yes, sir.
gunslinger.
Man, he not
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Charlie
Yes.
Wilson not from.
No
he
way.
not from them play no game streets.
And then you see the video, There Goes My Baby, is starring me and my wife. Did y'all know that?
It's from y'all. It's from the
It's from the Renewing Our Vows.
Renewing Our
But
Vows.
we're starring in
Yeah,
the video
yeah.
because like
Wow.
and the crazy part was after he checked me and got me writing all that shit, he said, come on in the back to the studio, nigga. He said, I got something I want to play for you. He said, I don't know if it's good or not. I need you to tell me. And he played that motherfucking There Goes My Baby. I'm like, nigga, that shit is great.
Smash.
That shit ain't good. That shit is fucking great. You need to drop that pronto. And it, number one, me and my wife in the video, happily ever after. Like, sometimes you need that real tough love and not to just let shit break up and just, see, I told you. I knew they wasn't going, nah. You know, Betty Wright had a song where she said, don't you remember when people used to try to keep you together and they used to come over and party and cook for you, and they say, don't blame Mr. Charlie, because Mr. Charlie is only a man, and he's doing the best that he can. But it was about relationships not being allowed to break up because family and friends wouldn't have it.
They wasn't having it.
They would come in and tell the wife, don't blame Mr. Charlie, he's only a man. And then they would go to Charlie, you know you got the best woman, you better get your shit together.
Right.
Like, it was that.
Yeah.
And it's all of this around you. You can't not break up.
Right.
It's too much. It's like, I do need to be with you. I do love you. You right.
You realize what y'all mean to
the community.
Like what you just said. We don't realize what we mean to our people.
To our people. To our people. I also witnessed that night. Threw me off at first. I ain't gonna lie. Threw me off. As I was leaving, the male review was walking in.
Yes.
So I'm like, and Fuzzy could tell I was confused. Right?
Who they coming in to see?
He said, yeah, on certain nights, boss lady,
yeah, that's her thing.
got a male review that she do on the other side.
It's called Men of Boss. And the ladies love it.
No. I ain't gonna say who I saw, the women that was coming in there, but they was some known women.
Yeah, they
that
love
was
it.
coming to have a good time.
Hey.
Listen, I ain't gonna blow up your spot.
Hey, it's the strip club for ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like how we have our strip club where we can go and enjoy the finer things of a woman's,
Amen.
Amen, praise God.
Yeah.
That's the same thing
Yeah.
that they get to do,
Right.
via courtesy of Boss Lady Men of Boss. That's the presentation that she presents to the scene, and they love it. And then, I had nothing to do with it. I mean, I have nothing to do with it, but I mean, I promote and cheer and, applaud my wife just like she do everything for me.
That's awesome.
Whatever I do,
Yeah.
she applauds. No
Yeah.
matter what it was, she was always, so I do the same.
That's
I seen it with my own eyes. I'm like,
Oh, it's pop.
I love that.
like Snoop really.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother event going on.
I love that.
Yeah, it's popping. It's popping. If you have any single women that want to slide through RSVP on Wednesday, it's popping. Like, the reviews out of here.
Married
Like,
women want to come too.
yeah, it's more of those
That's
in there.
fine.
Ain't it?
Listen,
they say this is ladies' night.
Get in
And
there,
I'm like,
it's ladies' night.
get it
in there,
together.
get your
Ladies'
issue.
night. Get it
It's ladies'
together.
night.
Have a good time.
Because
I'm gonna
think-
send my wife.
See,
Go
we
down-
players. See, we play.
Go down there.
Thank you.
Have a
See,
good time.
That's what I
Because
do.
we gotta understand that they human too.
I don't even. Sometimes I don't even go out there. Sometimes I'm out there for like 5-10 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, it's my time to leave. It's been real. Y'all done seen the deal double. It's y'all night. I'm out.
Yeah.
Let them operate.
Yes.
In their own space.
I don't want nobody feeling
the way they
uncomfortable.
want to.
Yeah.
Right.
Have fun.
Yes.
I seen the niggas pulling up with their rolling bags. So you know how the women be coming from the. We all know it. You know what I mean? That what that rolling bag mean. I said, oh, these niggas is okay. All right, I see what
Yes.
you doing, player. Do your thing, player.
Yeah.
Do
Poppin'.
your thing, man. Go have a good time in there.
That's
Bopping the
incredible.
compound, but that's the beauty of having the compound is we could do what we want when we want.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like to be able to have your own facility, to be able to just have a party, to have a function, to have an award show, to do something for the kids, to just have a get together.
Anything.
How long
Whatever
have
it
you had
is.
the compound?
Since 2011.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
14 and counting. And the crazy part was, in the beginning, when I got it, I just needed a space, right? So it was just an empty box. So it was like, I'm going to lease this thing for a couple of years just because I want to be in LA. So leasing it for 3 years, another 3 years. And mind you this is how bad my business hand was. I could have bought it when I first got it, but I didn't have the real estate mind state or the business hand. So we were leasing. So by the time we get to, let's say, year 10, nigga, my lease is up and I don't even know it. And everything in there that you see is in there.
Right.
So imagine this. We selling this building. Huh? When your lease is up. Wait a minute. Do y'all know what I got in here?
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
It don't matter.
I sell buildings. I don't buy them. Say, man, I had my manager at the time, Ted, still my nigga to this day, Ted Chung, gangster. Ted, we need to find out who that motherfucker is that own this. We need to bypass. We need to find out who he is. We found out who he was. Boop, boop, boop. My people put us together. He was way up there. Older guy. Get on the line with him. First thing he says, I don't buy buildings, I sell them. I'm like, damn. Well, can I chop it up with you? All right, boy, we go pull up on him. We go see him. I'm telling him about what I invested in the building, the things that I've done there, how the city of Inglewood and the mayor and all of it. He's like, all right, whatever. So the next day, he said, come back. He said, normally, I don't sell buildings, but my daughter told me if I don't sell Snoop Dogg this building, she'd hate me.
Ooh.
The dynamics.
Wow.
Yes. That's how Michael Jackson got the Beatles publishing.
So,
Yeah.
so imagine it costs this much, but he say, I need this much. So I got to go scramble to go get it. Like, cause he like, you got this window.
Right. I'm giving you the opportunity.
Let me. These ain't no regular loans either. This ain't no $2 loan. It's like, hey, Tank, let me get $2 million.
Yeah.
Let me call you back. Nigga Tank said, let me call you back. Hey, Tank, you gonna pick up? Jay, let me borrow $2 million. Hey, let me call you back. Both of you niggas can't tell me to call you back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only got this amount of time.
Yeah.
And I can't go perform to get this kind of money because that ain't straight money.
Yeah.
I need straight here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I have a meeting. Hey, team, what's happening? Nigga, I need to come up with whoa right now. What you got? What you got? What you got? Nigga, you eat what you kill. Everybody go kill something, get 10%. I put a eat what you kill head hunt out. Doop. Got up to about that. One phone call. Poop, here.
Ooh.
We good now. Oh, and then next door. Dude that owned that. My guy, we've been using this lot parking over there. He getting up in age. I done been over there fucking with him 3 or 4 times. He said, I want to meet with Snoop Dogg. What's happening? Snoop, I want to sell you my building. I'm getting old. Make me an offer. It's yours. Now I got them both.
Wow.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
Oh, yeah, only if you let him.
Won't he do it?
Only if you let him.
Wow.
But in the beginning, if I would have known better, I could have bought it for.
I already know.
Right. Right.
Come on, Tank. They don't tell us that
I
part.
already know.
Right.
You helped the appreciation of the building.
And then Inglewood got.
And then had to pay for it.
But watch this.
Yeah.
I'm there before the SoFi was built. How about the mayor brings me in to show me the blueprints, and we go to the stadium with the helmets on and all this shit and taking pictures before it's built. Oh, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this. And
Not knowing it's getting ready to
make my price go out the moon. But shout out to the mayor because he did all the things he was supposed to do to make sure that I was able to do the things I was supposed to do. So we did a lot of charitable events, a lot of things where we gave back to the community. And he, you know what I'm saying, he was there for me when it was time for me to build and do things in the community. He was always by my side and making sure that things could happen.
That's incredible, bro.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're gonna be remembered for so many things. So many different things. What's the one thing that's most important to you to be remembered for?
My Snoop Youth Special Stars. I got the Snoop Youth Football League, which everybody knows about, but the Snoop Youth Special Stars is a program that we built for kids with disabilities and handicaps.
Love that.
And it's been going very successful for the past like 6-7 years. We throw them banquets. We take them out of town. We let them play in different games. I mean, they become, so to speak, regular because for many years, people wouldn't treat them regular. They would always hide them or put them away, or my kid has disabilities and I don't really know how to, you know, I don't know how you guys are going to act if he shows out or he starts screaming or he starts doing whatever he does. We got him in an environment now to where it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because no one's ashamed anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids get to have a great time. They get to play flag football. They get to have banquets. They get to dance. They get to paint. They get to party. They get to learn. They get to be regular. Like there's no disabilities. They're regular. Just like a regular kid has a regular good time, we giving them a regular good time. And that's my pride and joy, because to see so many kids have a good time and smile, like I cry when I go to those events, because that ain't what I do it for, but damn, it feel good.
Mm.
It feel good to know that you can do something for some people and they really appreciate it. The thing that really hit me the hardest was we was having a banquet, and so the Snoop U Special Stars is not just kids, it's people.
Mm.
But it's adults, everybody. Yeah.
It's built for kids though, right? So we having the banquet. Everybody dancing, the kids dancing, Tommy the Clown out there getting it in, having a good time.
The
with
legend.
Yeah, they out there just whooping and booping and getting it in. So it's this one man, probably like 75 years old. He grooving. He just dancing with the kids. So the music, they like, okay, y'all, it's time to stop the music. We got to give out the awards. So they stopped the music. 75-year-old man still grooving. Why did his wife come over to me and say, my husband ain't moved in 10 years, and you making him dance? Damn, that just hit my heart.
Wow.
To see that old man being young again, based off of something that I created for kids. Man, that was beautiful. That's what means the world to me, is that the Snoop U Special Stars. Because I'm giving some real hope to people, not only kids, but people. Sorry for getting emotional, but that's just real. Don't get no realer than that. Really don't. I know these glasses can't protect these tears, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Love that for you, brother.
Yeah.
I love that, brother. I love that. And I just want to say, man, whatever you need from us, man.
Yeah.
We're
a phone call away. That's it.
We like the guy making your clothes, man. We'll get there before you.
Like Tank and Jay. Yeah.
Didn't know if you needed something. Didn't know if you needed us.
Man.
You hands on deck.
Yeah.
You know, Tank got his football dreams, man. So he might want to join the Snoop U
whatever
Football
you
League, man.
Come on, man.
Whatever you need, man.
I just need y'all to keep doing what y'all doing over here. Y'all inspire me to come drive out here and see y'all today, because I want to be a part of something special, and I think what y'all doing is special. You know what I'm saying? And we need to stay connected like this, like
this.
Like more people need to start doing this when they have a mutual love and respect for each other. Get together and talk about it, and don't let it be about no negative. All about love and appreciation and inspiration.
Yeah.
Let me get one of them tissues, Tank. I'm over here crying. Y'all done got me crying on R&B Money.
Yeah. Tears of joy, though.
Tears of joy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, Tank about to get on that.
This is truly the R&B side of Snoop right here. We got that.
Yeah.
Well, if you was watching The Voice, I cried a whole lot on that motherfucker this year. I cried damn near every week on The Voice.
Hey, we on there singing.
Yeah. This shit always make me cry.
My brother, we've come to the part of the show where people, they want to know your mind. They want to understand the music that is shaped and molded. The Snoop D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
My brother, well, I'd like to say that this journey of music begins with me at 1401 East Gaviota Street. That would be the address for Golgotha Trinity Baptist Church.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Home of Reverend Handy T. Vining or Richard George Harris III. Music by Danny Preston. Angel Choir. We'll be doing an A-B selection later this evening. But just to give you a dibble and dabble into my musical journey, introduced to music at an early age, the sounds of gospel music, The sounds of R&B music, disco, funk, all penetrated my ears and eventually rested in my heart. To where I graduated to learning music, playing music, reciting my favorite songs, enjoying a new style of music presented in my teens by the name of hip-hop. And little did I know that hip-hop would take over my block nonstop, and one day I would be at the top. Look how we rock. So from that to this, just in case you missed, I took all of my musical elements and I put them in a twist. And I dug deep. I mean deep like the abyss. So to keep it clean, to keep it crisp, because I know this is something that you want to pay attention to because you just don't want to miss the education, the elevation, the determination, the way I took my moves, created my own groove, made my own sound, made my own game. Dog Pound, world renowned. How you like me now? Did that, done that, run that. Yeah, this is music from the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit of the D.O. double Jizzy.
Top 5.
My top 5 R&B? Yes. Top 5?
Top 5. R&B singers.
Top 5 R&B singers?
R&B songs. We've got to know.
We gotta know.
Before you go. The smoke you blow. Right here we know.
Yeah,
Your top 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Top 5, y'all. Yes, Lord. 5 of them. 2 plus 3. Yes, 11 minus 6.
Top 5.
Be sure to put some delay on my voice.
Ruben!
Top 5 R&B
Yes,
singers?
top 5 R&B singers.
Come on.
Do they have to be in order?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna go with top 5 R&B singers. We're gonna go with, all right, we're gonna start with L.J. Reynolds from the Dramatics.
Huh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're gonna slide him in there, just because. We're not playing no games.
We're not playing no games.
No. We're gonna slide in Donny Hathaway.
You might as well.
Come on, man. I'm talking about what it feel like.
You gonna act right.
Not what it look like, what it feel like. I come on now. I can't leave Stevie out, man.
Come on,
Stevie,
man.
I just told you what these 3 words do to me, man. When was the last time?
Emotional.
Very emotional. And then I'm gonna go deep on this one right here, right? I'm gonna go real deep on this one. Now, stay with me now. Stay with me. I'm gonna go with Aretha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Aretha.
Yeah.
Stay with me now.
That's
the queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay with me now. And now the 5th voice, it's gonna hurt your feelings. Gladys Knight. I know it's unexpected. I know you thought I was gonna say him.
No. You on par.
Yeah.
You on par with
Yeah.
your upbringing.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Now you see where I come from?
Hell yeah.
You see? Okay? Quit playing with me. That's where I come from. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Top 5 R&B songs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we know you a DJ too, man. You know, we know you spin records. Yeah.
Ooh, 5. Okay. I know the automatics is 2 automatics.
Okay.
It's 2 automatics. Let me go with the 2 automatics right now. Lenny Williams, because I love you.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's start in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's start there. Why not?
Then let's go duet. Can I go a duet?
Yes, you
Of
want
course.
Rick and Tina, Fire and Desire.
Ta.
Quit playing with me.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
burn me up within your flames.
to? One of the coldest powered ballad singers
Quit
of all
playing
times.
with me.
use and abuse.
What?
They don't give him his credit as a
They
singer.
don't.
As a writer,
Because
did
he was
you
too
know?
cold with
You know he
everything.
wrote "Tell Me Tomorrow." Why don't you?
Yeah.
For Smokey Robinson,
I did not know that.
putting back on the map, brought Motown back. What?
Huh.
Standing on the top.
Huh. Temptation, say.
When you're
All
on
that.
the top, getting down. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Quit playing with me.
Yeah.
Love
Okay,
Rick.
let's go with
And
it.
wrote a hit for Eddie Murphy.
Boy,
Yeah.
she wants to party
Yeah.
all the
All the
time. Okay, here we go. Tonight is the night, Betty Wright.
Yeah.
The live version.
Yeah.
That's the one. My mom used to play that to death. Okay, another one. Love songs.
Didn't y'all sample that for the twins? Is that what y'all sampled?
Tonight is the night.
Yeah.
Quick did too for tonight. Tonight is the night. Tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on number 4 now, right?
Yes.
Because I did 3
Yep.
You on 4.
love songs or R&B songs.
Just R&B. Just period.
Yeah.
I just can't understand for the life of me what I see in you. Every time I talk of leaving you, I get so hooked up, I don't know what to do. No, it ain't that one. What is it? It's the, damn it, number 4. Let's go with motherfucking Happy Feelings, Frankie Beverly and Maze. Quit playing with me.
Yeah.
Quit playing with me. That shit just feel good the moment it come on. That motherfucker. Soon as he come on, right?
He sing it the same way every show. And we react the same way. Every show.
Oh, Lord.
Can't miss.
Lord have mercy.
Love that man.
Luther Vandross. Don't you know that?
Yeah.
Got your number. Don't you know that? Boom. Don't you know that?
It's a fucking jam.
That's a drug dealing record.
Nigga,
That's a drug dealing record.
Nigga, what? We was on the spot popping when that motherfucker came out. Hey, what's up,
That's a gangster bop on that one right there.
Come on, man.
Gosh.
My list ain't regular. It's different.
No, it's what
It's there.
it makes sense, brother.
Right.
We've got the history from you. Now it all makes sense.
Now
Let's build a Voltron. You're a super R&B artist. And what we're going to need for that artist is vocals, performance style, styling of the artist, and the passion of the artist, right? So if you got to get one vocal from the vocals of all time, what vocal are you going to grab to make your super R&B artist?
Minnie Riperton.
Whew. Yeah. Yep.
I want to be able to go way up there.
Way up.
The performance style on stage.
James Brown.
God damn.
Quit playing with me.
Yeah.
Because he do R&B, fast love. He do
Everything.
Please,
No.
please, he on one knee. Please don't go. Huh. Put the coat on him.
It's something about the Brown name in R&B.
It go.
Bobby Brown, James Brown,
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown. It's something about
You can't
that.
miss.
Brown.
Horace
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, real R&B
One for the
niggas, man.
money.
Yeah.
2 for the show.
Yeah.
3 to get the honey.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Quit playing with me.
nigga.
M-O-N-E White does return to me.
Nigga, fancy cars.
Nigga, I'm a drug dealer. I mean, an ex-drug dealer.
Things you do for love. Come on, that was my guy.
What?
That was my guy.
I still play that to this day.
That was my guy.
We do it. 1 for the money.
I love that. Yeah.
2 for the show. 3 to get the honeys.
Something
Hey.
about that last
Okay.
name, man.
Got performance style. Styling. The drip of the artist.
Slick Rick.
Huh?
That nigga drip is drippy. You ever see
Extremely.
how Slick Rick be dripped up?
What?
From the wallabies to the
Everything.
whoop, even the patch nigga be
everything.
matching everything.
Yeah. Niggas wasn't doing them
It is.
chains
And he
like that
don't
before
look
him.
outdated. He don't look old. He look right now. No matter when you see him, he always look right now.
Yeah. He's relevant at all times.
That's what that artist would have to be. He can't look nostalgia. He gotta look now, but he can sound, or her, he or her can sound as we building this super artist.
The passion of the artist, the heart of the artist, who mean it.
Tupac.
Yeah.
That might be.
The passion of Tupac?
That might be the coldest passion of all time.
Because he wrote Brenda Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama. Those are R&B songs.
He meant it.
Those are R&B songs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those aren't rap songs. Those are R&B songs.
For sure.
And he meant every word of it.
Yeah.
Keep your head up to the black woman. Keep your head. Ooh, child. Who is that singing on that song like Jody? Keep
That's
your
Dave
head.
Hollister.
What?
Yep.
From my understanding, that's Dave Hollister.
That's Dave Hollister.
That's a
Dave
banger.
Hollister sings Keep Your Head Up.
Yep.
And Dear Mama. Come on, man. Quit
Yeah.
playing with me.
Yeah.
You good at what you do. I'm
Yeah.
not going.
Yeah.
And no. And who gonna be the one rap feature on this album? Who gonna spit that shit for that artist?
I'm going to pull him out of retirement. Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop playing with
Yeah,
Snoop,
come
man.
on.
You
Hey,
gotta.
listen, Dre might come through with his flute on
Hey,
there.
Michael.
He might want to first.
It
Like,
may work.
yeah,
Hey, with Minnie Riperton's voice, that
he
motherfucking
might
flute may
start
work.
singing.
You never know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got options.
Yeah.
He's got options.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We got another. Yeah, come on. Take him to church, Chief.
I ain't saying no names.
Hey!
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names. Who you was with, what you did. Don't say she. Yeah. I ain't saying no name.
Hallelujah. Praise God.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
So we got the special segment of the show where you tell us a story. Funny or fucked up? Or funny and fucked up? The only rule to the game is Snoop Dogg can't say no names.
You can't say no names.
No names.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, once upon a time, these particular individuals was on a tour bus, and they did a concert in Minnesota. And after the concert, they had some shooby doobies come to the dressing room. So they falling in, looking good, smelling good. One particular shooby doobie has a small disability. Not big, just small. Like, she has this part of her arm is missing, but she ain't tripping. She in there having a good time. So now it goes from backstage to the tour bus. So now we on the tour bus and we smeezoking. And baby with the 1.5, like, let me roll up something. So we like, how you gonna do that? So she grabbed that motherfucker with the other half and go ahead and put the old one hand down and roll him on up and get it together. So now we blowing this smeezoking. So a particular celebrity is sitting next to her. So he enjoying the moment with her. It's like 30 minutes then went by. So now he wants to get fresh with her because she's pretty. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
He puts his hand on her leg and she hits him with that good arm. And he says, bitch, you been in here smoking up all my homeboy weed and you don't want to give me none? Get your one-arm ass out of here. And proceeded to take her arm and walked her out.
No
Yes.
way.
Proceeded to
Yes,
take
way.
her arm.
Yes.
And walk her on
And
out.
casually escorted her out. Yes.
I think I'm so impressed.
That she rode the
And
weed.
she rode the weed. There was no stoppage in production. She kept the roll flowing.
Oh, man.
He said, "How you gonna do that?"
Let me show you.
If you don't put that in cartoon and animate that and make that look like something, take and
How
quit
you gonna
playing.
do that?
Oh, man.
Easy.
Oh.
I do this all
Just
the time.
watch. I do this all the time.
Brother Snoop.
So yes, sir.
man,
This has been my favorite interview.
Thank you.
For real?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you why. I'll give you context. My favorite rapper growing up.
Who that?
You.
For real?
Snoop, like, I'm from the Bay, man. I'm
Yeah.
from California.
Yeah.
Snoop Doggy Dogg,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite rapper
For
ever.
real? How old was you in 93?
14.
Mm.
Okay.
I was 14. But I was already off the porch.
No, but that's
You know what I mean? I'm
like-
on full bullshit too. I'm
But 14 and Snoop Doggy Dogg at 19, we close.
Yeah.
yes.
I'm who you could be. I
Yeah.
could actually be who you could be.
Yeah.
It's touchable. It's believable.
Yeah.
I get that.
And you was a fly nigga.
Yeah.
That's the other part, bro. So for me, this interview,
But the Bay
It's
influenced a
full,
lot of that, though.
man.
You know that, right?
yeah.
I didn't tell y'all this, right? So when Tupac come to Deathrow, he like, nigga, you gotta step your fly up, nigga. You gotta get your hair done, your nails did, nigga. Like the players in the Bay, nigga.
Wow.
So that's when you see me start flipping him. And when we did the Two of America's Most Wanted video, he specifically said, nigga, lay your shit
Yeah,
down.
you had
Nigga,
the
I
Lord
ain't, he said,
Jesus
like,
in that
nigga, I ain't
video.
got no hair, nigga. Lay your shit down, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kicked it off with that.
Yeah, because he had a vision of knowing, like, he was way ahead of us. We was just artists. He was a superstar. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the truth. You know, he probably wasn't a big-ass superstar, but he was a superstar as far as knowing and understanding what it takes to be a star. He had been in movies. He had been on sets.
Yeah.
Right.
And he knew that Death Row was big, but it was certain things that we was doing that he helped us get great at. Like spontaneous making music and putting shit out and just, he taught us that. He gave us a different spirit on working and like studio time became valuable when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Before it was just like niggas in there 9 hours. Now it's like that nigga Pod coming up here looking to work. Whoever in there bullshitting got to get out. Or either he got a studio locked up for 12 hours and Snoop got one locked up for 12 hours. So it's got to be what y'all making while y'all in here.
Right.
And as I move with Death Row now, his spirit is all in me. Like that's how I move. I don't wait. I used to wait. I used to just wait till we make a record. Me and you make a record, me and Tank gonna listen to it 3 weeks in a row before we even get to another song because it's so good. This shit's so dope. With Tupac, nigga, we on song 16 right now.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
While you niggas is listening to songs,
He making them.
he said the engineer's job is to listen to it. That ain't my job.
Ooh.
Makes sense, right?
Everybody has a function.
Engineer job is to straighten all this shit out. Like, we falling in love with the record. What we doing? Get to the next one.
Yeah.
The next one may be better than that one.
Some more game.
Hey,
Shout
man,
out to-
it's free.
Shout out to
Now, you
Steel
sell it.
Gin.
You sell it, yeah. Still, what?
The game is great.
Let's give
Shout out
a rundown of all your
Steel.
companies, man.
Steel Gin.
Let's shout them all out.
Gin and juice.
Shout out to Dr. Bombay Ice Cream.
Okay.
Shout out to Gin and Juice.
Yeah.
Shout out to 19 Crimes.
Oh yeah. You got some of that at the house.
And that's that Weezer.
Yeah, you got that.
Shout
wine.
out to
Yeah.
Death Row Records.
Yeah.
Death Row Pictures. Death Row Games.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skechers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boss Lady Entertainment.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to the Men of Boss. Shout out to Doggyland. Snoop Youth Football League. Snoop Youth Special Stars. Man, I got so much shit. I'm like the little old lady that live in the shoe. I got so much shit I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, you got the jewelry line.
Oh yeah, Love
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah.
Love Child. That line is put together because I just wanted to put some love in the air. In the jewelry line, it has a certain particular piece that's royalty, family royalty. So the head of the house, the male, will have the king ring. The princess will have the princess, which will be the queen ring. And then the daughter will have the princess and the son will have the prince. So it's like a family dynamic of crowns, which keeps the royal feeling in the family. You're royal no matter what you think or what you feel like you have to be royal. If you're a family, your family is royal.
Yeah.
It's not based on money or power. It's based on love. Love makes you powerful. Love makes you successful. Because this game of life is what we playing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing no other game. At the end of the day, when your time run out, your time with life has ran out. And what will you be remembered by and what have you done with your time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We appreciate you, brother.
Oh, y'all trying to kick me out?
No,
shit.
hey, listen, no, wait, man, you know what? Roll me one, man.
Roll me one.
You can hang out with us as long as you want to, Snoop.
R&B
I'm going to tell all my friends.
You know, we just
R&B
try to respect your time, brother.
My first time ever connecting with you. I signed my deal. I do my solo deal with J Records, Larry Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Miami. I record these records. I'm Scott Storch, Cool and Dre, Jim Johnson and Big D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing with Static Major. We got these records. We feeling good. I come back. I sit down with Larry. I play him a record. And he goes, nephew, you know how Larry talk. Nephew, we need the dog. I said, the dog? He said, we got to get the dog. I said, all right. I said, who you know? He said, oh, my homegirl, Jilly. He said, who you know? I said, my nigga JT the Bigga Figga. Right? I'm making Fillmo calls.
There you go.
Right? And he like, all right, well, we got to get this verse. He said, I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to need you to make the play happen. I said, all right. So I hit the Fig. All right, Fig, what you want, Fig?
You got to get his cut off the top.
Fig got to get his cut.
Come on.
Right? And he like, and when I'm making a phone call, I happen to be with my pops. First thing he say is, I'm going.
Straight up.
Right? I'm going with you to see Snoop.
That's a Bay Area nigga. He like, fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm going.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I no invite, no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Now, nigga, he gonna want to see me.
I'm not gonna say
He
no.
gonna want to see
wanna
me, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the time, you had your studio out in OC, out in Irvine.
Irvine.
I had never flown. I didn't even, at this point, I'm from California. I didn't even know there's an airport that fly directly in.
John Wayne.
Nigga, we flying to LAX or Burbank. That's it.
John Wayne.
Niggas
baby.
didn't know about the John Wayne.
Yes,
you
sir.
drive by it 100,000 times.
Yes, sir.
So they like, yeah, you got to fly into the other little spot. You know what I mean? And the dog said he you know, he need the cash deposit.
There go JT.
He need
There you go.
yeah.
The dog said he can't come through the door without the cash.
Yeah, he need the cash deposit. I said, all right, cool. All right, let me find it. You know what I mean? I got to find the cargo pants and shorts or something. I can put all the cash in. Because he needed, you know what I mean?
He's sticking him up.
He needs
He's
some Bow
ticking him
Wows,
up.
right?
He's ticking him up.
Right? Got there, got the cash in pocket, man. And like I said earlier, from the beginning, extremely accommodating, gracious, and on top of your shit. Like, it wasn't no we fucking around. It wasn't no we had our moment. We had to have a player moment where you and Pops had, you know what I mean? The Abba Dabba Q.
Got
That had to happen.
have that.
You know what I mean? All the connections. And you gave me some good game, though. You said, man, listen, you know, this is a part of it. This is pretty much this is the fee to come in here. He said, but listen, man, you know, when it's time for the rest of the business, the label gonna have to give me woo wop, and this gonna have to happen. And instead of me looking at it like, oh, well, he charging me, and I looked at it like, no.
Giving you information.
He giving me information. This is how the game goes.
Moving forward. So now you know when you're dealing with somebody else on this caliber, you know what to expect.
Fucking right.
And
Absolutely.
you won't be blindfolded.
Yeah.
You don't come in there playing no games. Knock my verse out on the spot.
Did anybody help me write it?
Hell no. On the spot.
Okay. So you seen that with your own two eyes.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's
Absolutely.
It was me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the name of the song was "Get With This Pimp."
Get with this.
pimp. He made it so easy, man. I mean,
You made it, son.
I'm talking to your daddy, then you say, "Let's get with this pimp."
Yeah.
Why not?
Man.
Not
Yeah,
why?
man. And I, once again, just appreciate you.
Appreciate JT the Bigga Figga, because one thing about Fig, he connected a lot of dots for a lot of people in this industry.
Yes, he did.
And he need his flowers because Fig is up close and personal. He go to the turf. He go get it in. When I went to I took this nigga to fucking Nigeria with me. Right?
Filmo Africa.
Okay, right. Now watch this, right? We in Nigeria, they like, please don't leave the hotels. Please don't leave. Why, JT? The day we get there, he in the village, at the mosque, praying with the Nigerians. Then he come back, the Nigerians need help. What they need, Fig? They need water, they need shoes. I said, I got him, cuz. Here go $200. This nigga brought so much water and flip-flops and just bought him everything. Then on the last day we was there, he brought some kids to me. And I gave the nigga my Xbox. I don't know why I gave him the Xbox, because I know every nigga in the village probably took his shit from him or something. But while we driving to the airport, right, they like, we in the van, the old-ass van Bob Marley and them used to ride in, a motherfucking VW.
Yeah,
Nigga, we in that motherfucker
yeah.
like in a movie, nigga, old 70s movie. And it's a curtain. They say, please, whatever you do, for God's sake, please don't open that curtain. The nigga JT the Bigga Figga, he opens the curtain. Snoop Dogg. Now it's 100,000 Africans holding on the motherfucking van like this. And JT did something like whatever he did, something Muslim, whatever they all left. He was like, yeah, I was at the mosque with them the other day, them my brothers. They just wanted to say hi to Snoop Dogg before he left.
Yeah.
Like he had control of them.
Wow.
Like, who goes to the hood in Nigeria?
The Fig.
Everywhere we went, every country I went to, because he would never sit his ass down. He would always, hey, cuz I went to go to the woo-wop and I seen the people. I'm like, cuz you is a real adventurous.
What we call it in our hood, it's called the wiggle.
He wiggles.
He is a wiggler.
He is a wiggler.
Yeah.
He wiggles.
He
He had me wiggling with him. I'm sorry. I'm too big for all this goddamn wiggling,
Hey,
nigga.
Snoop was out here doing beats and everything.
Nigga, I
remember-
was wiggling with him.
You was doing all kind of shit.
I was wiggling
Movies,
with everything. We shot like 9 movies in 2 days, nigga. Niggas didn't have no mics or nothing. We just niggas. We're gonna get the vocals later.
We're going to get them vocals.
We're going to let the engineers do that.
Shout out to Fig
Shout
and
out to
Trap
the
Flicks.
Fig. Yeah.
Nigga showed a nigga a lot of hustle. One thing about us, we never too old to learn. And you can always teach an old dog a new trick if you're willing to listen. And certain people have given me information and game along the way, and it always be looking like it's me. It's never me. It's pieces of the puzzle that I was able to put together along this journey. Thank you, Fig.
Thank you, Fig. My nigga.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Out there in Nigeria getting to it.
Nigeria.
And he taped all of it.
Oh, of course.
The nigga got it all on tape. Everything I just said.
The footage I showed you. Big.
He got it all. This nigga got everything on tape.
Time.
Everything. He stayed
Yeah.
with a camera on shit. like it's a moment. Every moment is a moment. And we've missed so many moments because we'd be like, nigga, I don't want to be filming this shit. Turn that camera off. Now it's like, nigga, every moment I move with, I try to film.
Yeah.
Because there's something special in that moment.
Fig told me one time, every interaction is a future transaction.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. My nigga Fig, man. Fillmo.
He got the Snoop Dogg Africa DVD. Snoop Dogg.
Dogg Africa TV.
You know that nigga got DVDs. Nigga, they got them out there. I like watching them.
Snoop,
I'm a fan of it.
Snoop Dogg, Boomer, yeah.
You didn't see the movie
Snoop
we
Dogg,
did.
Boomer, yeah.
You didn't see the movie we did called Mousetrap.
No.
It's a pimp movie. I play a
Oh,
pimp.
please, I need it.
It's directed by me and Fig. You gonna laugh your ass off. This shit is crazy. It's called Mousetrap. The motherfucker like 2 hours and 36 minutes long.
Don't worry. I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry.
How the vocals?
Some missing.
Listen, Tank will tell you.
We covered up with songs.
I have Tank's hood movie.
Which one?
What?
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
I have that
Mac
too.
10.
I seen it on Tubi.
It ain't easy. Tank was the
They on the cover,
police.
yeah.
What? You was the police.
I was the bad police, nigga. Let me in.
I mean, I got Beware of Those.
Yes.
I got Baller Blocking.
What?
Yes, nigga, you come to my house, this is black exploitation of generations
You
of
got
it.
the Hot Boys?
Yes, man.
That was a
I don't
movie we
fuck
had so much
around.
fun on No Limit making that movie.
Come on, man.
That shit was so
shout out
funny.
to Master P, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. That's another,
Come on, I
another
know- I
piece of the
listen.
puzzle.
I love New Orleans. Master P, he did his thing in the Bay, though.
Yeah, he did. That's
Come
where he
on,
started.
man.
He started.
Master P was the blueprint for so many of us in this game.
Yes, sir.
And understanding, like, because in the Bay, we understood independence. He understood how to take that same independence and put it on a certain level.
Yes.
From the gangster music side of it. Because obviously, MC Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did that.
It starts there. It starts with Hammer
There's no
taking this to
beginning
the highest
without.
level
Yes, sir.
possible. Master P, on the other hand, did it with gangster music. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, make him say,
Invaded a whole market and made it his. Brought the South to a level to where.
The compilations?
Look, let me tell you. When I was on No Limit Records, what I found out, because Deathrow was my start.
Mm-hmm.
When we dropped the Chronic, Doggy Style, Murder Was the Case, Dog Food, Tupac album, all the shit that we dropped over there. The difference between those albums and the No Limit albums.
Okay.
The No Limit albums, the whole family would buy the album. Meaning that when I go to the record store, I need to buy 4 copies. One for me, one for my brother, one for my sister, and one for my son. On the West Coast and all over the world, when it came to those records, I bought my copy. I'm not buying you one or you one or you one. He brought the family in to where it was like, we all have to buy the record. Because I want to listen to it on my own time. Our records, one record
One person
went
would
through the
have,
house,
yeah.
like how Classic Records was. The records you were brought up on, it was only one in the house that we all had to listen to. That's what our records was. When I got on No Limit, he broke that shit to, no, I need the whole house. Y'all only selling to one motherfucking house. I want everybody. I want mama, grandma, uncle, auntie, everybody. And if this album don't get them, when they open it up, one of them albums gonna get them. Because we cross-promoting everybody on the label. So if you like Jane, and you waiting on Jane, you go ahead and try Charlie until she get here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is the formula that I learned from him. Like, make sure we piggyback it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs everybody till we standing on our own 2 feet.
Yeah. Shout out to them covers, too.
Boy.
Shout out to them album covers. Pen and Pixel.
My first cover over there was the
Funky
shit.
Fat
nigga.
Effects.
Nigga, me sitting in the front with 2 Rottweilers, nigga, talking about the game is to be sold, not to be told.
Yeah.
That was gangsta.
I need that T-shirt.
Oh, that was hard.
I know your guy is somewhere around here.
He's somewhere.
Jay Valentine needs the T-shirt with the
With the
Rockwallers.
pen and pixel style, make it look real flamboyant. Pop him out. Say less. Roberto, get that together. Get it together.
Roberto!
Get it together.
We need you.
So many legendary moments, man.
And we got more to make.
Yeah.
We're not done.
We
We're
thank you,
not
brother
done.
Snoop.
We thank
We
you.
appreciate you, man.
And let everybody know Missionary is in stores.
Yeah,
right
Missionary.
now.
Missionary
Yes, sir.
is in stores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dre
go
and
get it.
Snoop is back.
Yeah,
Go get it.
Snoop
yeah.
and Dre.
Yeah, we got a couple of visual pieces that's coming out real soon to accompany the record. But the mini movie is out right now on YouTube if you want to check that out. Nice little mini movie to set up the project. But this is one of those long running things where it's not a come and go, it's a stay forever, and we're going to take our time like we always do. When we drop projects, what people don't understand is that they never just come out. They always lay out. It's a layout for this particular single, and then that one rides for months, and then another one comes and rides for months. And then by the time you get to the end of the year, you're like, damn, that album was banging like a motherfucker. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Yeah.
So that's what we on right now. We're trying to feed you this full course meal because we realize the industry's been so used to eating microwave meals.
Yeah,
Quick meals.
Yeah.
Unhealthy.
But the man with the cookbook himself.
The man with the cookbook.
Yeah. What's the name of the
cooking
cookbook?
Show.
Oh, From Crook to Cook?
Yeah.
Believe you me.
And you do know that.
Number
You
one
do know that.
bestseller.
You ain't got no spread recipe in there.
Yeah.
I got a bologna. I got a bologna sandwich with barbecue tater chips in it. What are you talking about?
When does the documentary come out? Because you showed me a trailer.
The Deathrow documentary.
Yeah.
When is that coming?
It's a 4-part series. It should be coming out in the next, I say, 90 days. Trying to get one more
When
interview.
do we get to see it?
I'm gonna have a screener for y'all.
Okay.
Y'all get it earlier than that. Just trying to get this last interview, and then I'm done. But everything else is in place. It feels good. It looks good. It's the truth, and it's from a perspective that hasn't been told yet.
Yeah.
From the death row artists and the creators and the originators of the label.
Sheesh.
You know, speaking in positivity, not bashing or pulling nobody down. This is not one of those attack or kick him while he down documentaries. This is all about what we went through those first 5 years on death row.
I'm excited.
On Death Row Film.
And it's directed by Antoine Fuqua. It's the Death Row Pictures.
Yeah, shout out to Antoine Fuqua, man.
He's a
Good
monster.
Oh yeah, it's heavyweight.
nigga. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
heavy.
Yeah.
It's deep. When I watch it, certain moments fuck me up because I'm like, how the fuck you get that footage? Like, I'm seeing myself and like, I don't remember that. Like,
He doing the real deep dive.
like it's shit in there, like real shit in there. Like, how the fuck did you get this footage, man? Of who was filming? Because we
Right.
wasn't friendly with cameras back then. Like,
Right.
so
You don't even remember him being around.
exactly. Some of the footage that you see this nigga filming, it's like I don't even. You could tell I'm not camera friendly at all. At all. Like I'm either camera shy or not camera friendly. Either one of the two. The shit is deep.
I can't wait.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Coming soon to a hood near you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got an animated movie too called Dogghouse that's coming out. I'm gonna show y'all the trailer to that so y'all can see that. So it's based off of Doggy Style, the album. You know what I'm saying? It's like the 30th anniversary remake, like what I didn't do when I had the album, what I would have done if I had the album.
Right.
I'm like, it's so animated with the cover and all of this shit. Like this is the way we reintroduce Doggy Style to the young generation who don't know about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those who do know, gonna fucking love every
Gonna love
moment
every
of it.
moment.
When they hear the Gin and Juice and hear this song and see Rage and see all the homies in there doing they shit. But the people that don't know, it's gonna look like a brand new fucking animated
Absolutely.
Snoop Dogg movie with new music. And I own the music.
Of course you do.
Because you own all the original masters from Death Row too?
Doggy Style, Doggfather, Murder Was the Case, Dog Food, Above the Rim, couple other compilation albums, Christmas on Death Row. That's all the classic albums. And then all of the new shit that I got. But I just feel like the new shit is accompanying the foundation by adding more floors and adding more layers to the level of execution that we created.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm high as a motherfucker right now.
Yeah, we
And
are,
drunk.
we are there.
the second hand.
Shall I do a drop?
I'm gonna close out.
We close out.
Because I am closed.
Hi, this is Snoop Dogg, and you're on R&B Money.
My name is Tank,
I'm J Valentine.
and this has been the R&B Money Podcast, the authority on all things R&B.
Yeah.
And we have been blessed and honored.
The man himself.
The man himself, a man with favor,
Sir,
a man
yes, sir.
called
Yes, sir.
to do special things. And
sir.
it is exactly what he's doing.
What we're going to call
And we'll
tonight's
continue to do
edition of the show, the RNG.
Yeah.
Because remember, I had an album called
Rhythm and Gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the R&G money.
R&G, baby.
It's the R&G money.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Snoop Dogg. Dogg is
Yeah.
Yeah.